You're listening to the No Tekkers podcast.
No Tekkers podcast.
No Tekkers.
What? Man said Bon Gerard. Is he
The No Tekkers podcast.
Come on, man. Let's get it.
Episode 73, the No Tekkers podcast. I'm your host, Braz. I got my co-host here, Chief.
On the stats.
We got my other co-host, Mr. SLS Sunday League Settings, Big Fazza in the building.
There.
And then we have a special guest in the building. The Sunday League Chronicles continues.
Royalty.
We got Wazza, Brad Harborn, and Henno from VIP International. Welcome.
Thanks for having us, boys.
It's been a long time coming in.
time,
It's been long. You're the I think you're the last ones left.
Nobody
They
else.
saved the best till last. Yeah. How are we, man? We're all right. Good.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you guys coming on. It's part of the Sunday League
Ecosystem.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So VIP International. How did it start?
Going back a while, this might be Wazza's question.
Oh no, it was Daz Lee, but Daz
Yeah,
Lee
Daz-
was a late
Daz-
replacement, weren't
Daz,
it?
Yeah.
It started off from I don't know if you know VIP beds on the Tyburn Road.
Okay.
So that's
I think
a bed
so.
shop.
Yeah.
And no,
Is that by the gym?
Yeah. I think there's a gym up that way.
Yeah.
So that's a bed shop who Noel Barton owns.
Okay.
Noel was massive for VIP. Obviously formed the whole club.
Mm.
Going back.
And the league as well. He's got a cup named after him in
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
old
so-
club now as
Is
well.
he still involved with the club or not?
Nah,
okay.
not really. But he likes to see how things are going on, and he's a big
Checks in
part
now
of
and
his
again.
club. Yeah,
Number one fan.
Definitely still his club.
yeah.
Is he flying back from Dubai? Like,
He's more a minor kind of guy. Noel is, man. You won't see him abroad. Nah, he loves VIP, and that was where it formed from Noel. And obviously his bed shop got the name after that, and then it just went on to bigger things really. But I think in the first 5 years, I don't think it was that successful, and then they just looked to compete. Then
Okay.
And they got that strength about them.
Yeah.
I understand. Anyway.
So how long's the team been running?
97 formed.
97.
Yeah, 97.
Bruh.
But yeah,
Roots.
I was free. I was.
I was definitely born.
Was ya?
Yeah, I was definitely born in
What's
97.
on the town?
Using your VIP academy.
Just finished school in 97 to be fair. So yeah, I was about still.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know too much about early VIP either. I pretty much know from when I joined 7 years ago now. A little bit before that, they'd won a league before I got there. Won a couple of leagues before I got there.
So you're like the Giggsy, the senior of the club.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely now.
You can move, man.
So yeah, the last 7 years, first 2 or 3 years of that were very good. Won a couple of doubles, very
Jeez.
successful and good team. We've playing with Daz Lee.
What league have you always been in? The Coronation?
Yeah, always.
Always.
Coronation,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
Actually, now I think the early days was maybe some of the one of the lower leagues of the Coronation or a different league. But yeah, certainly since I've been playing with them, it's always been Coronation.
Sorry to cut you. Was JJ there then?
Yeah,
Yeah,
JJ.
so,
Yeah. He was there when I got there. So good. First 2 or 3 seasons, and then a spell when the league kind of went a bit awry, and there was 3 or 4 teams. Yeah. We were poor throughout that.
So the 4 teams was elite.
VIP,
VIP.
and Highgate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that
Yeah.
actually, did it go? Because obviously I've been there for the time, but did it actually go down to a point where there was 4
It
teams?
was
Yeah,
4
4
teams.
teams, yeah.
The championship had.
And I don't even
10.
think we finished that
Looking
season
back now,
either.
that was dead.
Was it the President's Cup thing that they created at the time where it was playing just to give us games, which
Yeah.
was friendly games? Was playing the same.
Yeah, it was
team
after
everywhere.
Digby came the league and was
Yeah.
battering everybody.
Yeah, that's what Ben said last week. Yeah.
Video tone.
yeah.
Because Videotone folded first, didn't they?
Yeah,
And
there
then
it
and then a
was.
few other teams did.
Yeah, like SJB.
SJB were good as well, man.
Man,
Yeah,
he took all their players at Elite. Danny Charlton, Vickers, Daisy. Mad that was, yeah.
But the league was, I would say, we see how competitive it is now, but it was always competitive back then as well.
Yeah, I remember when I first joined, man. It was us, Videotone. Who else was around them times? Because when I was there, it probably would have been your second double, and we won a double in my first season.
Yeah, it was Tisley.
Yeah.
So would you say the league's
Tisley
more
and them
competitive
teams.
now? Or
Yeah, definitely.
It's
the most
back to
competitive
like
I've ever played.
around when it was like Leal and them teams, and it.
Yeah, well, I
When-
played for
yeah.
Lille back in the day before VIP. Won the league with them as well. So fair, won the league with quite a few different teams.
Hey.
Found them.
Marston, very early, probably about 20 years ago now. Marston Green, Spitfire, won leagues and cups with them.
Did Marston Green turn into 3Cs? Was that them?
Nah, Marston Green kind of
They're
turned
folded,
into
I
like
think.
over
Yeah,
35s.
Okay,
It's
okay.
Danny and all the lads from over there. I played with them for a long time. Good lads. Still play.
Wazza's trophy cabinet
35s.
shot.
Mazza. Ryan Giggs.
You have to
You're the
get
most
Kev Dutton.
decorated player in the league.
Yeah, I'll have to get Kev Dutton to have a look to see.
That's a good shout. Kev.
He's got to be up there.
End the season award, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Inducted into the Hall of Fame.
But yeah, you'll have to ask Kev about that, to be fair. But yeah, VIP's been the team I've been at the longest, and he's probably the Sunday team that's closest to my heart, and it's
You
good to
attest
see
to
what's
all them.
going on now.
I think it's close to all our hearts,
Yeah,
man.
it is.
Because we
Proper
ain't
family
just,
club.
yeah, we ain't just going there and we're going home. Do you know what I mean? We spend time together, man.
Said
Yeah.
Sundays, bro,
Yeah.
is an all-day affair.
And a Thursday as well. Thursday, man,
Yep.
will finish
After
training, go in the
training.
shower, have a laugh and that in there, and then straight in the bar, and then have a little smoke and whatever afterwards. And it's a good vibe, man.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Like it's a lifestyle. For
That's
people.
good, man.
Do you know what I mean?
So you actually train like some teams. I say no name. Y'all know who
Boy.
you are.
Man, if in the Sedge on a Sunday, you can go there for one. And then by the time you finish your one, you've got 2 other drinks on the table. How stinky felt, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
a vibe,
dangerous
man,
place.
It's at home. It's at home. That is.
So you'd say you're the best pub team.
Could say
Going.
that, yeah. Could say that, but wow, I think we got the full package really.
Yeah, I was
Jeez.
thinking about
I
that
think-
yesterday.
I think we've got a good club. I say as a whole, as a club, as a community. I'd say yeah.
But also being a good side as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all that matters, though. Really.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
You
yeah.
can drink all you want, but if you're in a good side, you're not celebrating anything.
Yeah. That's true. That's
You're gonna
true.
have a trophy captain like the main man himself, are you?
I'm growing, bro.
Right, so this season, you've said obviously it's the most competitive it's been in a while.
Yeah.
Who's been the toughest opponents you've faced, you'd say?
Hazelwell,
Really?
Royal Moyle, yeah.
Yeah.
They're the only team to beat us twice, innit?
Really?
Yeah. And well, it didn't help because I don't know if you've seen Faz, but
The second game, the
the
reffing one.
yeah, well, I'm not.
Was that the
I'm
cup
not even
game?
talking
You
about-
beat them in the
I'm
cup
talking
though,
about the
didn't
first
you?
one. Yeah, we beat them in the cup, and
Okay.
that was nice because they're
Yeah, I was at the first one.
the
I was
first one, we didn't really have our main players out. Really, I think we did, but I don't think I set it out right. In all honesty, you have to.
You put your hand
to
up.
play against
Fair
them in
play.
a certain
Fair
way,
play.
innit? And I didn't.
Yeah.
I probably underestimated them. Second time, we're 10 minutes into the game. Silly sending off.
We was ready for that
Silly,
game. as
yeah,
well.
we
It
was ready,
on
and we
it.
dominated the first.
So you
10
got sent
minutes
off?
there. Liam Taylor did.
Okay.
Who I can't fault the kid, man. He's come in and he's been really good for us.
Yeah.
Right attitude, man. It's what you want. But the dodgy penalties, Chloe give away.
Big up, Chloe. Aggressive ref.
Shout out all the refs, man. Shout out all the refs. man. Horrible
Shout
job.
out all the refs.
Nah, not
man.
all
It's
of
a
them.
tough
Some of them are
job.
tough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
respect.
yeah.
There is
Just
nothing
for 10
but
minutes,
respect
because
to
without
the
the refs, the game's
to all
ain't
the
going
refs.
on.
But yeah,
Bro, I've had
it was-
refs
it
not
was-
show up.
it
One
was,
of them refs.
it was at the edge of the box. The foul was. So we was a bit like penalty. You sure? So we were all like,
Yeah.
Liam said, "You disgrace." I don't know if that's a disgrace. I'm sure that's what he said. Is that right?
No, you're a fucking joke for that decision or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
along
yeah.
those
Yeah,
And
lines.
she just sent
Snapped.
Him off.
Sent him
Yeah,
straight
she
off.
sent him off.
Not even a sin
Nothing
bin.
we can do.
Nah,
then.
I'd said to her because you know some refs kind of say before the game, zero tolerance on language,
Yeah, she
any of
didn't.
it, but she didn't say none of that. And then I kind of spoke to her on the pitch and says, "Look, you haven't told us that. I think that's a bit unfair to just send him straight off." And she was having none of it. Walked off.
But the thing was, where there she pulled us, didn't she?
Yeah.
Before the game, that's the first ref to ever pull us before a game. Stood round us and told us, "Oh yeah, you were good football inside. I want this to happen, that to happen." It was all nice.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Boom, no tolerance. Hey, where's that come from? And then 2 minutes later, you're all moving like bitches.
No, do you know, fucking bitch
You're
actually
all
used
moving
the
like
same
fucking
language
bitches.
towards
Yeah,
our
yeah.
players.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
was,
So
and
stop
then
acting
that
like
was when
fucking
we were
bitches.
like, "Oh, come on, man."
Sounds like my missus after a bottle of gin.
Too much emotion involved.
Yeah.
We felt very hard done
Yeah.
by in that game.
But again,
What was the score in that one?
4-0 we lost in the end.
Ooh.
We went
4-0,
down
yeah.
to 9 as well. There was a second.
Yeah.
Who was the star players for that team?
They're a good side.
I think
They're-
Roger
they're
run
a
the
good
show that
side.
day.
Justice.
He got
Justice is
yeah,
good,
Justice
yeah,
and Roger
Justice.
run the show that day because he got his space.
Yeah.
He gets space. He'll make it tick, won't he?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Any other teams you think
You can't respect ballers, man.
Yeah, ballers.
Yeah.
Ballers. I think
they're going to win the league
and
again. I do.
play-
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
I think they're going to
I was
win
about
the
to
league.
ask, out of the two of them, who you going
Ballers
for?
for me.
I think ballers will win it. It'd be a shame for Peanut to not win one because he prides himself on winning it, and I don't think they will do that again this season.
Are they up the cups as well?
Ballers, man.
I think it's
Oh, they got Galacticos in the semis, don't they?
But I can't see ballers.
Both got
losing
2
their
games
last
left,
two.
same amount of points, and what 5? I think 5 goals.
It's done
Six
ballers.
hours, I think
The
it's more
world
than
of
that.
good yesterday, and that goal difference.
Yeah, slapping.
Because if they'd have slapped Galacticos, anyone knows? Who knows what could have happened?
Yeah.
Because they got handed the game.
Yeah, they got handed the
0-0
3-0.
isn't it?
Yeah, well, you don't get the goal difference, do you?
Yeah.
Nah, it's 0-0 win.
I'm sure the goal difference is more than 3 or 4. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's like 9, bro.
For ballers and Hazelwell's like nearly 10 or something.
Yeah, it's like 9, I think.
I think I looked
After yesterday, it
Who
might have
ballers
been.
got left?
Beacon.
and
Oh,
I don't know. Man.
oh, down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
It is literally. I think
Beacon
ballers
could
got
still
power
nick it
as well.
themselves.
could Beacon actually?
Beacon,
nick it?
Gav, yeah, they could do. I'm sure they're ahead of us in terms of games
Well, on use
played
that
and points
technical could
available.
still win it as well.
That Hazelwell game took us out of it.
game.
That's why it annoyed us so much because that Hazelwell game took us out of the race completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 9
What, sorry?
goals ahead.
Yeah.
Goal difference.
Plus
Plus 9
They've got to slap
over
them
the over well, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong there.
Table-wise.
Not wrong there.
because the no goal difference is going to be massive. They would have kept going. and
Yeah,
going and
yeah,
going.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Plus 9 goal difference they've got over Highgate.
Mm.
Yeah. Listen, like where we were, like I said, where we were for a couple of years ago. to where we are
Yeah.
now, and how competitive it is. You got 4
And
teams.
a bit of to the finish as well by the
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
of
yeah.
things.
It's what you want, man.
Yeah, it's good.
what you want.
It's
innit?
good.
It's
We
fun,
keep
yeah.
the vibe around.
I think next
For the
season
media, it's
then
good to
and
watch,
Sunday
innit?
as well.
For
Yeah,
myself,
exactly.
it's a
Yeah,
good
for the media, it's gonna be a heart attack, man.
The teams that came over, like Dingles and who else came over?
Hampton from the champs.
Well, yeah,
And
they've held their own.
Yeah.
To be fair, you know what I mean. So
Dingle especially though.
yeah,
We
yeah.
love them boys.
You know what? I rated them yesterday.
Yeah, they
man.
gave us a
They
good game yesterday.
yesterday. We had a lot of players out. but
did they try to do the long throw thing?
Yeah, they tried
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, they scored off the.
I know what you're on, Dane.
I know what bottom throw-ins all day, man.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it, innit?
Use your head and any throw-ins out there.
That's the picture he looks for the most.
Trust
I
me.
mean, yeah, I couldn't
I
play
said
yesterday.
there's only 2 players in this league, yeah, I reckon that would head balls all day. You and Drew.
Yeah, yeah.
I think anybody else would like after a while. Oh, yeah, give
Nah,
it a
you know what? You know who I rate? And I think he's quite underrated, man. What's your name from Farmhouse, man? Ash.
Oh, the centre back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There he is.
So touching on centre backs, because this is a question I wanted to ask. Because obviously there was a bit of
Yeah, yeah.
who's the best centre back in the league?
Yeah, yeah.
Where are you ranking yourself?
Number 1.
Henno's
the best
Nah,
centre
nah,
back.
nah.
Huh?
I think Ricardo.
Yeah, Ricardo's good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So you're number 2.
He's number 1, man. Henno's
Huh?
centre
Number
back
1,
in the
yeah?
league, yeah.
Well, somebody
Ah,
mentioned the
well,
other day
yeah.
about importance to the team as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
So
that
that's
was
why
my- that
that's
was-
why he's number 1 for us.
Someone tweeted the other day saying, "Oh, Henno's the best player in the league." Certain people
Yeah, I've
laughed
seen
at
that.
it,
I've
and
seen that.
Yeah.
but then he tweeted, "He's the most important player to a team," and I'd agree with that one
Okay.
because of obviously what I do off the pitch
Yeah.
and what I constantly talk through it,
Yeah, yeah.
and
yeah.
then obviously being a good centre back, and that I'd agree with that.
Okay.
With that one. Yeah.
Okay, so what's your top 5 centre backs?
Obviously, I'm not going to mention myself, and
Now you gotta mention yourself, cause
All right, and cool.
you put yourself second, yeah.
All right, and cool. Yeah, I put myself second.
You said Cardo number 1.
Cardo, me.
Ty.
Yeah, Ty.
Ty, yeah.
Ty's
Ty's
class.
younger, man. He's got a lot to learn, and you forget Cardo's young as well.
Mm.
You know what I mean? They both go on to do big things.
So what about Ash? Where's Ash in the rankings?
Ash is up there, third
Is
or
he top
fourth.
5?
Yeah, 100% for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's just. I look at a centre back's body positioning and the way he carries himself, and it's good, man. And he doesn't scuff a lot. He doesn't. Most of his clearances are good, and they've got good distance on him.
Yeah.
And he holds his line well. When they want to be deep, he's deep. Do you know what I mean? And that's the way he defends, and he defends it well, man. And obviously they're
Their defensive record's very good as well, isn't it?
well. Obviously,
Ballers
say on
or-
the stats, but
Yeah, I was
clean
about to
sheets.
say on the stats, but-
Clean sheets. No one's touching us.
Defenders Union, man.
Yeah, I like you. I like you.
Yeah.
Clean sheets
You
over
give me
half,
that
man.
one.
Yeah, I give you that one. I give you that one.
Clean sheets win the league.
Clean sheets win titles, innit?
Okay.
Goals win games.
We've
Clean
got
sheets win
clean
titles.
sheets in over half of our games this season.
Start of the season,
Over
you're
half.
flying.
Yeah.
Then
We got
again,
at one point we get 6 in a row or something.
Yeah.
but then that's I say that, but you don't get your flowers half the time because you go about your work slow and steady and you're just quiet about it.
I missed the start of the season as well. Was it first 3 or 4 games? I
Yeah,
missed,
yeah,
so
yeah. He's
Sorry
fucking
to
in
go
the
over
sun somewhere,
35s finally, but then
Yeah, to be fair, you got your
Didn't-
first goal
yeah.
in that pre-season game against me, innit?
yeah,
Wazza scored a
against
screamer.
Elite, against Elite.
The screamer or a
I done a
clearance.
jabbing goal, innit?
That's when Elite was playing friendlies against over 35 sides.
Yeah, it's bad, that is bad.
Is that what's really going on? In this
Sorry,
wow.
Omar, I'm gonna
Wazza
hit you on
shot,
that one,
yeah,
man.
And I thought about my distribution before I caught it, bro. And and it's just gone through my hands, bro.
I think it was my debut as well for Valenti over 35.
Oh, you owe me one. You owe me one, was.
Yeah, man, nice one.
Time, bro.
Last week you had a game against Elite. They didn't show.
It's a shame, man. Oh, shame. I'll be honest. Boyfield give him loads of shit. I messaged Omar.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what, bro? I'm here for you. I can relate. Like,
Yeah.
Although our lads are good. Do you know what I mean? Our lads are a good group and they want to play, but it's a struggle for anyone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Trying to round up a group of men who are probably going to go out on a Saturday.
Yeah, but Elite was one of the stronger teams.
It happened to us last season. I remember the away game at Highgate, and we turned up with 7, had to fold the game. And that's when I decided that I was going over 35s. In the end of the
It's
season.
been there, innit? So obviously that's why we can.
But this
relate.
stage in the season where
It's mad.
like Elite for me is one of the top 6 teams
Bro, it's
Yeah.
crazy,
historically.
man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've still got love for
You
Elite.
can't be saying top 16s when there's like 9 teams in the league.
Yeah,
I don't mean that.
yeah, no, I know.
I don't
No,
carry no weight.
But now with
Yeah,
Elite
no,
now,
I
That's,
mean,
that's
there
a bottom half team.
There was supposed to be 12.
It's mostly
No,
but-
3
but-
dropped
but
out,
now,
bro.
If we're going off like history and past form, and
Yeah.
so let's not.
Like, if someone say-
last year we was up there for the title, innit?
Yeah.
Like,
Like if someone was to
it's me
say
again now,
Elite.
yeah?
No, I said
It's me
last
again.
season.
His heart's coming through then, innit? The emotions coming through. Win.
So I'm Sunday League settings now, and I'm like, no, no.
Teardrop that is on. What happened last week? Never happened to
I'm not coming to the sedge again, I am. They get this stick every week.
Yeah.
I still expect them to get a result every week though. Like yesterday, I thought it's
Yeah.
a decent game for them, and I thought they
squad,
might be
man.
able to do something with it.
Yeah,
But
good squad.
at the moment, they just don't. seem to be able to.
Yeah.
I think, man, I probably just
That's-
that stage where it's like, what have we got to play for?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
There's
That's-
nothing to
that's
play for. It's not enough in.
Goals passed on this season anyway, so they probably didn't want to turn up with that. I mean,
Like, who's put 20 pence in?
Oh yeah, first game of the season, innit? You lot slapped them what 7-2 or 7-1.
they want no smoke with us.
Brad Hartman's woken up.
The
Serious,
second
though,
game,
eh?
the cup game on their pitch,
We were on fire, man.
that we battered them.
Yeah,
man.
Was that at Newtown? I mean, Neutrals
Yeah,
down there.
Neutrals.
Yeah.
No, Nietzsche's, yeah.
We battered them that day.
Is there a team in the league that you look forward to? You think this game we know we slap these?
Nah, not really.
the slap,
Galacticos.
though. We turn up for leagues. We like to turn up for leagues. When I first come, Whitefield and that was like, this is the game. This is the game.
That's the
You've
big
got
one
to
that
win.
VIP look forward to.
Yeah,
Who?
just to beat Omar. That's all it is.
Even when I
Oh.
was there,
And because it's a
my-
I
long-standing
think Omar
kind of.
was involved with VIP before, innit?
Okay.
So obviously Boyfield, a lot of like Reese Hall, a lot of them lads give him a lot of banter.
Yeah.
And he gives it back.
And then
JJ,
went to-
yeah.
obviously left
JJ went
VIP.
to Elite eventually.
of course.
Yeah. So obviously there's a bit of previous there, but
My first game
Yeah.
against VIP, bro, is when I'm not going to mention his name. I stuck it on one of your lads in the change room. So I thought, who's your man being cheeky, bro? Like, I don't know if I'm Adam, but then I didn't realise the history behind it. And that's when I first met Byfield in his yellow jacket and his foot in plastic.
yeah. 'Cause I know you're on about Flan, innit?
Yeah.
But obviously Flan knew Omar from back in
And
the
this, I
day.
didn't get it until
Yeah,
after
but
the
their
game, I
banter's
realised what it
different.
was. Yeah,
Their
and-
banter's different,
and I
and
weren't
they
used to it,
slag
bro,
each other.
to be fair.
Horrible
We
to
can't
each
come on
other.
the field and
But that's
not
just
mention
them.
John
Yeah,
Flan.
yeah,
We
yeah,
can't.
yeah.
John Flan, best
Legend in the
striker
game,
this
man.
league
Back
I've
soon.
ever seen.
Sunday,
Yeah,
Bad boy John
Yeah.
Flan.
Okay. Been a lot of discussion around.
Sorry, quickly. I know you play centre back. So where do you two play?
We're all
Back three here, you go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll say no more.
Clean
Yeah.
sheets are us,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Carry
So
on.
no worries, man. No worries. Obviously, there's been a lot of discussion about the top 5 players in the league.
Oof.
So we have to ask you guys, who is in your top 5?
I'm too worried about
KB,
Yeah.
Macaulay Manning,
Yeah.
Justice. So it goes Finn now.
Nah.
Yeah.
just-
Goes
just-
Finn.
Let me
I'm
think,
I'm
man.
gonna
Because
forget our Tay.
KB, Macaulay, Justice.
Shatwitz.
Yeah, such a good player.
Top 5.
Kirby.
Curving for me. Curving creeps in there for me. He's a bit
I
different,
remember a
man.
discussion about strike. Yeah, I remember a discussion about strikers.
Goals, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Dan
Goals,
scores,
man.
man.
But I think this is where we are spoiled for talent because when you're thinking about it, if you're talking, we're probably only talking about creative players, but then if we're taking away from like yourselves as defenders and that as well, it's mad.
Yeah. You mentioned Ty Brown earlier. I think he will be.
Yeah.
I think he will be one of the best. Like but the thing is, what people take for granted is a lot of these players, like everyone you've mentioned there, all prioritise Saturdays, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're lucky to have them.
Yeah.
They get put on a contract. We won't have them players.
Yeah, true.
So
Very true.
It's a shame, really, but hopefully what you're doing will bring more through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
Yeah,
people want to
yeah.
come and see.
Well, you look at the level now, and it's
Yeah,
not
people
your
wanna-
typical Sunday league. So
That's it,
We
man.
trying.
Saturday players can play in
Out
this
there,
league.
Big one out agency as well.
So we've got Taylor, Maka, Justice.
But Macca, anything could happen with Macca on a Saturday night, man. So it's one of them things.
We
Isn't
know.
Yeah.
Anything could happen.
Yeah.
So
We love you, Mac.
it's no good if he's in bed. Do you know what I mean? It's no good if he's in bed while we're on a muddy
This
pitch.
one I said a couple of weeks ago. I said based on performance and consistency of playing,
Yeah.
Macca's in there, but it's hard to put him in there consistently. So if we talk about consistent players who are playing week in, week out,
He don't make it.
then he may not make the final.
The
Okay.
agreement,
He
the
played
agreement,
half of our
the
games this
agreement with
season.
Macca was everyone kicks me when I play, which they do.
Oh, come
So
on.
he says I can't risk it if I've got a game on a Tuesday. I can't risk it. Game on a Monday. I can't risk it. Man.
Fairs.
Cool. I said come in. I don't need to rely on you. I plan to have a good squad. So come in and play when you can.
Yeah.
That's what's happened. And people still say, "Where's Macca? Where's Macca?" People don't see what happens. Like behind the
Yeah,
conversations
yeah,
behind
yeah,
closed
yeah,
doors,
yeah.
isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
The stuff that I don't put in the camera where it's off, even the ball where he's getting little digs and kicks and all
Yeah.
that, and that's just to put him off.
I think the one against Farmhouse, man, was horrible.
Oh,
He weren't even going nowhere. Did you see that? He weren't even going nowhere. He was only halfway line, just come and smacked him on his hips. That's just an example of what happens when he plays, isn't it?
It takes with a pinch of salt now, and
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
like he's sexy, like it's a compliment, and it. But I get what you're saying. You can't run the risk, man.
Okay. Back to this top five though. You mentioned Curvin, Shackwitz floating around there. Dan Elwell, I'd say.
I think Curving for me, I like Curving, man. He's definitely up there. I think someone who I'm going to mention who probably no one has, Dale for ballers. Dale Kenny in the middle. DK.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
a good
I
player.
don't know about top five, but he's definitely in and around it.
I've said this.
Yeah.
One of the first midfielders' names you put on the team sheet.
Yeah.
For me, is either him or Dan Butler. For,
Yeah.
I get it.
Highgate.
Yeah.
For the fact they do the dirty stuff no one wants to do. DK will run for you, bro, all day.
Yeah, definitely,
Okay.
man.
And it's
I think,
always on the ball as well.
I think Rogers up there as well. I think so.
What's the?
He can
the
be
fella-
anyway.
The fellow on the right hand side for Hazelwell forward, but he doesn't
Louis.
get no
Louis.
out of
Yeah.
going forward for Hazelwell. There's
And he's
always talk
skillful
about
as
Justice and Sam, but
Sam,
he don't get no mention.
And I
But he's
think-
banging every single week. He's
Well, it's like no different with yourself. You can say Macca and Tay, but that doesn't take away from Niall Attenborough. I think what Niall what Ats does on the ball,
very
you
good
can
player, man.
yourself and your brother.
Is that the right back? The
Nah,
winger?
Ats is, little number
Short
10.
one.
Yeah.
Ats sits
Now
in
you're
the
on about
pockets,
Casey.
man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Casey Roberts.
Yeah.
He was good
Underrated.
still.
Every season. Right arms,
He was good
Underrated
still.
Casey.
Tay-Burn every
Yeah.
season.
Okay.
Yeah, but Nylat's
Yeah,
he's the one
he's-
making us tick at the moment. To
Yeah,
be fair.
yeah.
He's back in the side.
Well,
That's
that's what
for
I'm saying
two
is
or
because
three
you've got
games.
these quality players in your squad, it doesn't take away from the lads that are in there, but then you just, like you said, you're just picking the best out of them.
Yeah.
But not to obviously take away from the rest of the lads.
Yeah. It was nice to beat Dingle with a small team, to be honest. Because the
Show a
two
bit of
games
depth.
where we've played them, it's been head. Me and Taylor from the throw-ins mainly, but heading everything away, picking up second balls. But we played good football yesterday, man. So it was nice. It was nice to see.
It's a good game.
To see, yeah.
Good game.
Brad, I see you thinking. You give me your top three.
Who's your other two, lad?
You putting in the other two.
What was the name of this song? I said Justice,
Justice,
Tay,
Tay, and Maka, yeah.
Who was the ones that you were saying?
You've got Danzo
Yeah.
for ballers.
I'll put him up there just for his goals.
Yeah.
Numbers this
30
season,
goals,
Joe.
man. He's
He's doing a madness.
Man,
Joe.
30
And he's
Um,
that good as well.
Yeah.
He's that good as well.
He used to complicate his game, Dan did. I've played with and against him for years, man, and now you're seeing him kind of mature and just realise what's important, innit? Scoring his goals is important because that's where he's got his team to where they want to be.
Winner against us stands out for me.
Yeah.
That's 10
Poor
minutes.
defending for
hadn't done much all game.
That's
bam.
mad because even when I was editing that video, the one thing Lee said is gamble. Just gamble. And the one time he gambled off was Dan Dowsey's flick. And the thing with Dan now, if most of the strikers
Dan
go
Dowsey's flick on it was you and Keith. He headed each other, bruv.
Nah, we went toward the other striker. The other striker.
To be honest,
Henno's analysed the game. You're like, what?
Back 10 times.
He's saying everything says past 70 foot. He's separately. But I think
I've got to put it on Beefy though. To be fair, if I'm going in central, he's got to drop off. He's got to drop off. Sorry,
Dan now was
Beefy.
the only striker in this league though. When he's going in on goal, I'm saying it's a goal.
Yeah.
Everybody else, it's
I
like
think Shaq's up there for finishing as well.
Yeah, he's up there. He's top 3 in it. So, what's his name as well? Faz for.
Yeah, I was going to mention my man
For Beacon.
No, what I didn't because he might have been injured or whatever, but he was bagging start of the season.
Yeah.
But I've not seen his goals.
I think he's been injured. To be fair.
Yeah,
So.
I thought so because he's a problem. To be fair, he's a good striker.
There's Bones as well. Like,
Yeah, there you go. Bones, smoke.
Shout out Bones.
Yeah.
Our sport for choice in this league.
So yeah, you got a few to choose from, Brad.
Who's the one you always talk about, the centre midfielder?
For Highgate.
Nah, it might be for Beacon or
Beacon.
Seb. Oh yeah. Seb.
Sebi, bro, he's like he's on ice skates, but you can't.
Yeah.
He's injured again.
Yeah.
Sebi's just at that age now, isn't it? Where he's
He ain't been playing past 6 games, I think.
Yeah, that old.
no, but it's just.
I know he's younger than me. I know that.
Younger than you, ain't old.
Huh? Exactly. Ain't old.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Sam Fitz is up there as well, man. Got to be quality player.
Yeah, man. Shout out Fitzy.
Yeah.
He's had some
Yeah,
grief
he's
as
some
well
good
from the
players.
ones I've
Even
watched
you,
as
lad.
well. Fitz, he's
Yeah, I'm
player,
good,
man.
You are quality, brother. Let's not get it twisted. You're quality, brother, as well, man.
Still learning, and he's a young pup. He's only under 23. He's not that good.
No, but I know you're buzzing having him next to you.
Ah, of course,
Someone who's just
Of course, he
jump
won't be
high,
playing
man.
otherwise.
Yeah. The one thing I did say when I first played you guys, like off the ball, work rate's crazy.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. Pressing's mad. Liverpool thing.
The clap thing.
Yeah. That gen press.
Fair, that's how we were able
Like
to
the
come
Ralph thing.
to
Nah,
compete
not
with
the-
Wales and the
Yeah,
teams
yeah.
that play because we do work hard.
Yeah.
Organisation, though, innit?
Yeah.
As long as we get the message across before and it's all set out properly, I'd say we're the most organised there.
Yeah.
100%.
That's a definite. That is though. I think when it comes to a clear and concise message at the start of the game.
Yeah.
I think everyone knows that as well. And that's like you have to be fit to compete.
It's not always fitness when people say like, oh you're working this. It's sometimes it's just in people's brains. So just go and get behind the ball. It's just that simple, man. And then when the other team get possession, then they're trying to break us down, and it's hard for them because we're organised, isn't it?
True, very true. Okay.
So if you could add one player to your team for next season, who would it be?
Sticky one that is.
You cut them and bleed orange. You know.
John Flan.
To be honest, that would be a
There.
addition. That would be
Yeah,
him and Wills up top.
Probably argue.
The master and the apprentice.
Have it off, innit?
Yeah, man. Nah, what as in a player from
another team?
From another team
Yeah,
in the league
yeah.
right now. To be honest, we've lacked in goals. So I've got to say Danzo.
Yeah.
I've got to say that, man, because
Wheels is on fire though, isn't he?
yeah. But Wheels is 19 and he was signed as a winger. So
He's rapid, mate. That kid is
he's a winger, man.
lightning.
So he's just learning now to play in the 9, isn't he?
Yeah.
So you see,
Can tell though from the game that the second game we played, well, Galacticos played. He came on and he had about 5 chances.
Yeah.
And
we
I was
don't
just
mind
like,
that, bro, he's 19. As I said.
bro,
We
he
went for a little
gets in them
spell of
places.
having that like a few chances.
Yeah.
per
He works
game.
on that finishing.
Yeah, but the reason he's getting those chances are because of his runs.
Yeah.
And his runs, most of the time you'll see he's running, it's curved or it's across the defenders, and
striker.
he's a
Very
good striker now. Do you know what I mean? Start of the season, he probably would have looked at himself as a winger. He's going to give himself that opportunity as a striker. So
Yeah.
fair play to him.
Fair play. Any other strikers in your team?
We got
Whitey.
we got Whitey.
White's a decent finisher. Man.
Yeah, Whitey.
What's
We've
his
got,
goal numbers this season?
I think he's
well
like
over
just
15,
over 10. Yeah.
Okay, so he's having a decent
White is
season.
an old head
One
as well.
stats.
Yeah.
White is older than me.
Hmm?
White is older than me.
No, calm down.
He is, bro. Being serious, White is my age.
Skeet, no.
It's actually.
Yeah. Skino's decent.
Yeah, Skino, but unfortunately, he ain't been able to play because it's Saturday's thing for him, innit?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
So
Fair play.
yeah, would have liked a few more games out of my man Skino, but it is what it is. Yeah, man.
Right, let's go through the Sunday League roundup. The games on the weekend. So, the first game was Birmingham Elite playing Ballers. Ended 5-0 to Ballers. So, woof. It was corn.
Yep.
Like I said, again, just expecting Elite to be competitive in that again, but we don't know what's going on with the squad and stuff. There was next to us at Tally-Ho.
They've never had a point off Ballers, am I right? Someone
Well,
said that yesterday.
as Lee said, Dior jackets, Dior door manager. Not my words. Not my words. The next game was supposed to be Galacticos playing Highgate. Galacticos couldn't get enough players together, so they gave the win to Highgate.
Sabotaging the
Why,
title.
I'm not there. I'm not there.
No more.
No, I left long time.
There you go.
Yeah.
The goals and that.
Transfer and that.
I think after we played Hampton, I was done, man. Yeah, after that game, I was done. I tried to hold out for the cup run, but nah, I was done, man. It's mentally draining. Mentally draining, man.
So you got to think about your mental health.
Of course, bro. My Sundays are nice now. But next season, I'm back. So,
Transfer pending.
Has he put himself out there,
Yeah. I don't know. It's not yet, innit?
My client's not answering any questions.
I just need to get...
I'm not part of this.
Getting a good pre-season under my belt, lads. So, this is my agent.
We're working behind the scenes.
The views are going up now. You put yourself in the window, ain't you?
You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's kind of done. I know Highgate P's probably screwing because of the goal difference.
Yeah.
So these are crucial times as well.
It's frustrating, man. Frustrating, man. Especially as like a manager, you get yourself ready throughout the week. And that happens. But it's one of them ones.
But as I said, these are some of the issues that Galactico's been facing since the league started.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Trying to get a consistent. Like, we didn't have the same team that we did when we was in festival. Like, everyone was showing up because we was winning.
Yeah.
And then now...
That shows the mentality, though, innit?
There you go.
I mean, Hampton,
even have a consistent pitch.
If they think they're going to get slapped, they'll come out. Clarkey sends them out as positive as possible. Same with Dingle.
Yeah.
As if we get beat, you
what it
don't
is.
stop grafting. You know what I mean? And that just shows the individuals, bro.
Yeah.
Lewis said that last week at the half time. He said, whether we win, lose or draw, just run for each other. We get a result, we get one. We don't.
That's it, innit? And they'll come off the pitch with pride.
There you
and
go.
it was close to getting a draw.
Yeah.
They nearly nicked a 4-4 in that.
There you go.
With that in mind, does anybody know what's happening definitely next season and what the format's going to be and anything?
Well, Faz, you want to do the honours? Speaking to the mic, please, so the people can hear.
I've got my laptop the mic now, thanks, Jim. I'm allowed to have some of the mic, please.
No.
Nah, I think the plan is 12 teams minimum, 14 teams max.
So that's 5 teams coming in.
5 teams coming up, but then you could argue the toss of, we said the 2 names already, that ideally if you wanted to come over plus 3 others, but that ain't happening. So I say the best 5 from the championship, which there's 5 teams down that can compete.
Yeah.
Bring them into this league. It's a good mix. That is potentially the standard of Hampton, what they are now, and above that. They're in that championship now. So if you get 5 of those teams.
Highgate yesterday. In the end, they had a friendly, didn't they?
West Midlands Wanderers.
And done well.
Yeah, give them a game, didn't they?
Done well.
But they're a good team as well.
Yeah, they're a good team. Yeah.
Like their top goal scorer in the league's their gaffer Charlie G, ain't it?
Oh, is he their striker as well?
Yeah.
And again, but they've got some good players. There's a good mix down there. So even you could argue the toss and say the 5 teams that are there now, or even Athletic Midlands as well, or whoever it may be. There's put those into the
Athletic Midlands are good.
Yeah, there's some.
I enjoy watching them games because I don't know a lot of them teams. I've watched like
Rangers,
NSA against who did NSA play the other week?
West Midlands.
West Midlands Wanderers,
For me, that will throw up more surprise results throughout the season, like we've had this season, won't it, and make it even more competitive.
It's like what Dingle and Hampton have done this year. Those 5 teams that we bring those up will do potentially the same as well. So and I think they've got a love for the league as well.
I think they're passionate clubs, aren't they? A lot of them, like you got your NSA and West Mids and Digby Hotel as well. They're on about it coming over. I think good side.
You got Hampton,
all boys.
Hampton Senior. I think the champs is competitive, bro. Like, and
A little El Clasico there with Hampton
come on,
come up
bro.
with that. Flares everywhere.
Yeah.
Listen, Hampton Senior against Hampton United.
Oh, it's going to
Very,
go off,
very.
man.
We're going off in the bar afterwards.
Yeah,
innit?
trust me, chairs everywhere.
14 teams max.
Yeah. So hopefully that'll be good.
Either way, next season will be
Wow.
spicy.
Yeah.
I'll have a word with Dan on Wednesday, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See if we can pull
I
some
mean, I'm going to have to
strings.
do another one now.
I don't know if I've got another one left in me, man.
Otherwise, we put some
Another
WD-40 on them joints,
Another
bro.
one.
Get you going again.
You'll be all right, man.
I'm living through you at the minute, Was. Don't retire yet, bro.
Right. VIP. You guys played Dingle in the cup. What cup was that?
Coronation.
Coronation,
Is that
yeah.
the quarters?
Yeah.
Yeah. So through to the next round after a 2-1 victory.
Yeah, man.
How was the game for you, man?
It was nice for me because I was injured, man.
Oh,
I got to watch from the side for
Yeah.
once. Just had us on ropes first half, to be fair to him.
Yeah.
But that I come in at half time and I said to the lads, that was their everything, and you could see that then. Slightly changed it round and we got loads more of the ball. I think first half they won a lot of second balls, man. which
Did
they
Macca
do.
play?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
He was in bed.
Nah, he was wrapped in cotton wool, man. I don't put him out against MT. Too violent for my little McCauley. He can stay at home for that one. Nah, right. Yeah, trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think first half we kind of went man for man, which was a mistake really. So because we were a better footballing side, we should have just done our thing really. Second half we changed it and then we bopped them, to be fair. But they could have potentially put us to bed.
Yeah,
first
they
half.
kept it tight enough for it to be a decent game.
Yeah.
What was the score half time?
1-1.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So you got
it
the
was
winner in the
tight.
second half.
Yeah.
Who got
Decent.
the winner?
Wheels,
Oh.
little tapping. Brad Barkley come on, hit the bar as well. Keeper tipped onto the bar. That would have been
Great
nice
save.
for Brad.
That was a great save.
Yeah, really good save. Keeper
Hold
good,
on,
man.
Big Brad.
Big Brad, man.
Yeah.
You can't sit down and play pool and.
Nah, soon, man. He's shredding down and he'll still be the strongest.
Listen, I
Trust
see
me.
what he had. Was it Perifino's the other week, bro?
Yeah,
Shit, shredding down.
yeah,
for me.
that's baby food to him.
Like 2
Baby food, yeah. Yeah, but fair play to Dingle, man, because they pushed us right to the end.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Okay.
as I said, a lot of players missing, but that we still had a really good side out, and we come away with it in the end.
Oh, decent.
Still keeps us on for a little cup double.
Yeah. You're still in 2 cups at the
Yeah,
minute,
actually.
aren't you? Because you're still in the.
Final of
Keeley final,
Final of Keeley.
semi coronation.
Semi, yeah.
Who you got in the final?
Power or Ballers, I believe.
Oh, okay, that's this weekend they play, don't they?
No Ballers Beacon this weekend in another quarter final or semi final. I don't know. I've lost
probably
count of the cups.
Coronation
But it's just
again,
I get
yeah.
told a fixture I'm there and it's
Yeah.
Fairs. Right, the big fixture of the weekend was Power v Austin X Apprentice. Obviously, Austin have beaten 3.
two prior to this. Was it
Is it 2?
Beacon and
Are we talking just this season? Yeah.
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 It was the big ballers.
Ballers and no.
Ballers are
Beacon and
Big
Highgate
Ballers.
it was.
Beacon and Highgate? Yeah, Beacon and Highgate. Yeah.
Oh,
He's got a
yeah,
little bit
yeah,
of
yeah.
history of Highgate, isn't he, Perry?
Yeah. They've played each other, I think, about 3 times.
Oh, wow.
And
Oh wow.
yeah.
Infamous video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's an unfair thing.
That's
I didn't know there was a video of something.
Yeah. It's the beef is deep.
The viewers know.
Yeah, you know what?
Less footage
Yeah,
even.
yeah.
Go down there. I'm not guilty on this one.
So yeah, Faz, you was there at the game. Talk us through what happened, man.
I gotta give my analysis now.
I'll just
Sorry. Yeah, thank you.
I'll share your browser.
Cheers, no problem. Thank you. Nah, we gotta give Power their flowers. We've gotta give Deebs, TP, and the Power Boys their flowers because
Joker Media, man.
Oh, Joe, yeah. Listen, the video's gonna come at 7:30 this weekend. It's an atmosphere, like it's a sick video, man. Like but I think Power, they went 1-up straight away. R9, 5 minutes in, slaps it bottom of the onion bag. Then half-time goes in at 1-0. Admittedly, Power had, for me, all of the possession.
That's surprising, really. But it just shows the talent that they've got.
And this is it. The one player I need to, obviously, Shaq's. I'm going to big up Shaq, because Shaq done bits, but there was a kid called Josiah for Power. Who the kid is, I don't know.
Where's he playing?
Right wing.
But he was like Do you remember when Ronaldo, that season when Ronaldo kicked on for United and he was like,
yeah.
oh, this geezer's decent.
Yeah.
It didn't matter what Austin tried. They tried to get the ball off and bully him. Now I'm having the ball back. He was everywhere. 5 minutes into the second half, Power go down to 10 men. See, I don't think it should have been a sending off, so I don't think that red should stand. Admittedly, I thought, yeah, Austin are going to take this game now, like they did against Beacon, where it was just
corn.
Yeah, corn. But this is where...
Well, maybe it's because it was on... Well, some say it's on because it was on...
It was
3G.
on grass, but I'm going to say this, both teams have to play on that,
There you
that
go.
shit pitch.
There you go.
There's no excuses from Austin. I don't hear none from Austin or nothing, man, because at the end of the day, you have to hold your L in it. But when going out to 10 men, we know Power well enough to know it could have gone one or two ways. It went where they've just sat behind the ball, left Shaq and this Josiah just to counter-attack.
Rat around.
Yeah. And then before you know, 3-0 up.
Was Rico Taylor playing?
Yep.
Player.
Yeah.
He deserves a mention as well, man.
Yeah. With his one knee.
Mention, yeah.
Just
Still
rest,
on the
bro.
show.
Just rest.
But I said the back line as well. Is it H and Taz?
The back H played at the back.
H played as well. White lad, isn't it?
Ash is
Ash.
the white one. H is the light skin one.
No, it must have been Ashton. Yeah.
Okay.
Centre high. Between him and Taz at the back. And then I even give like the whole of Power. I don't want to...
Taz played as well.
Taz played as well. But Taz again was the instrumental for the back line. He kept it all together. But then playing with 10 men against Austin, it got to the stage where the last 15 minutes, it was hard. Like, he went... Jack Wilson scored a world. It's making
my phone was going off, man.
Yeah.
My phone was blowing up.
And then it was like, momentum's there then.
Yeah.
3-2. Then Power literally holding on. Last kick of the game. Doggy for them. Doggy's a decent player. Makes it 3-3. Goes to pens. And I'm going to leave it there. Yeah. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah. Fair play to Deebs, man. Fair play to Power, because you know what? And I will give Shaq his due, man. The kid. When we say
All he needed was a little draw out. And look at you performing now. You get what I'm saying? My guy.
No, he's someone who thrives off
Yeah. You just got to, dial him in. I just had to dial him in. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, the atmosphere was, it was bang on, man. Like,
You get 2 in the game.
I'm happy for him, man.
Yeah.
Because they look good to start with. And you seen when I talked to you about them, and I said straight away, one of the best players. I know Reeks, Barry, Reedy, Shaq. I know of all these players, and that's a good side for me.
Like I said, me and Deebs go back as well. So when I said to Deebs, even like personally, I said the problem with like Power is that sometimes if your team don't turn up, it's evident they don't turn up. Like you boys cannot turn up, but half of you will graft and get a result.
Right.
Ballers
Why
at
have they
times.
not done well in the league then?
I just think it's consistency of players.
Consistency of
Bro.
players, innit? Some players ain't
on
been.
their day. If Power have their full, like
Yeah,
the
we
squad
said
they had
it,
out yesterday, they'll give anyone a game, bro.
First, we've that's our last game against Power, innit? So we already played them once, but up at theirs, and he went off first. They was giving us a game for 15, 20 minutes, and then somebody went off injured. I can't remember who it was.
Carlos.
Carlos.
Instrumental.
Carlos.
Yeah, we're not mentioning
But I
Carlos.
think they had everyone there yesterday. So Carlos was on the side with TP, obviously, and Deebs like that. You can just see where the nucleus of the team was there yesterday. Yeah. They all wanted to play for each other. And I think between now and the cup final they're going to give everyone a game because they all want to place in the final, innit?
Alright, Deebs, make sure I got my box seat ready. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, to be fair, Joker's already said I got mine already sorted.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah. True.
Where's that final?
That'll be
I don't know yet. You know,
not rail.
Could be.
Normally is.
Yeah.
Also, I
think
want a
West
K
Brom's
cup
a
as well.
shout for one of them.
Got one a K cup as well.
I want to count your coffee, guys. I fucking want it.
I'm gonna forget.
I'm gonna have to win that. You're definitely going for what is it? The Lifetime Achievement Award and end the season.
Yo, I said Lifetime Achievement Award.
Lifetime Achievement Award for Wazza.
Some BET thing, you know.
Definitely. Man. I'll be honest. It was a good game, man.
Yeah.
Like, and I think it was well deserved. And I think Deebs couldn't hide his joy yesterday.
I know he's
about though?
rum and slush, yeah. Ray and slush.
Ray and slush now.
Attendance at that
about,
game
man.
is going to be big, you know.
I think it only enhances.
We'll be there doing live punditry
I think
coverage.
it's good
So
for the league that Power have done this.
Yeah,
Massive for the league.
100%.
Because people are looking at the league and where they are, and then saying, "Yo,
Listen, I'll be honest. All of us in this room, yeah. If you say I'm lying, then we're lying. We all thought of Austin were going to take that game, and I think based off what they've done to Beacon, and this is when I said to Deebs yesterday, I said you have to rate what you've done.
here's a question, Faz. Was all the players there that played against Beacon?
No, bro.
Okay.
And you have to ask, why are you not there?
Run out of funds.
Well, listen, I can't. But you know, this shows to me though.
He's in the check didn't clear.
I don't know what happened, but all I know is you're not gonna have.
So on that, what's his name? Jamie
Molyneux was there yesterday.
Okay, so
a lot of their other players weren't there, and some of their players weren't at the races.
Josh Westwood play?
Yes, bro. Left back. Yeah.
Left back.
No, lad.
Centre mid, ain't he?
Centre mid.
Yeah, centre mid.
He's the one that come here.
Their best player yesterday was Dougie, bro.
Dougie's class.
Which Dougie?
Dougie. He was at Cadbury.
Nah, the bar weren't there either. To be honest,
the bar
Northfield
bar
Town.
weren't there.
He was
Nah,
at Northfield Town.
Nah, it's a different Dougie to the one.
Callum the bar weren't there. You got Dougie. Dougie was at the thing, but that Rams game was all there against my man. That's Dougie. I give Dougie controlled the show for them yesterday between him and Jack Wilson. But again, it weren't enough, boys. And again, all I can say is what showed me yesterday, and again, I don't know their team well enough, is that you haven't got what Power have got, you haven't got what VIP have got, you haven't got what Ballers have got. And for me, that's that through and through with boys, team spirit kind of thing.
Yeah,
that was evident
you know what
bro.
though? How competitive's their league?
Well, I only found it was 6 teams in it, bro. Yesterday, I was like, wow.
They're not used to big games, then really.
And you know what you know, Hen, but every week for you boys, it's a tough battle, bro. You know, whether you're playing Hampton, Dingle, Galactica. Well, man, reined me in, didn't it? Took the bite. Now, but even Galacticos players, when you use that with their all
Galacticos can give people a good game.
It's a game, man. It's a good game.
And that just shows, I think, the quality of this league is people can say, oh, yeah, he's like, give it to Johnny Big Bollocks. You think that he's, then come and play, innit?
Yeah.
So I can only set off I know all of you very well, and it's certain games, I'm just sport for choice. It's like, where am I going this week? It's a sick game.
Yeah, true. Very true. Right, after all the results, let's look at the league table then in the Prem. So at the minute, Ballers are at top of the league, 32 points, 14 games played, 2 games left. Second, Highgate, they've also got 32 points, 14 games played. Ballers lead on 9 goal difference, so hence why the Galacticos game, they'll be fuming with that.
Yeah, what was the score when? What was the last?
7-1.
7-1,
so.
Stinger, that is.
The 3 points is nice, but give us the goals, ain't it?
In third, we have yourselves, VIP, 15 games played, 31 points. So you've got 1 game left against Power. Okay.
It's a party regardless down at the Sedge, ain't it, boy?
So would you consider this a successful season in the league, or you going for the cups?
You know what? Anything is after where we've come.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because obviously last season we was looking at
folding.
It was gone. It was gone. I was at Ballers.
It was done.
I went to Ballers. It was only after that I got asked to manage. It was about a week after. People don't know that he was at Hampton. He was at over 35. We were done.
Yeah.
And then obviously
have we not mentioned the gaffer yet?
Connor phoned me and he was like,
"Big Con,
should we do it?" Yeah, go on. Obviously, I didn't really want to take it on because I'm playing. Connor didn't really want to take it on, so we just done it joint. Yeah. And then obviously most of the time I'm on the pitch, so Connor's doing his bit from the side and whatever. So that then just changed it round.
We got instantly brought it back to what VIP was when I first joined. Instantly,
But we knew what the club was about, and so it was more than just football for us.
Yeah.
It was about getting the respect back, getting good lads in, young lads in, who were going to turn up. Do you know what I mean? And then we went from there, and successful season.
Why did it kind of go left and turn like that? How come I had to get
just lack of authority, really? I'd say, we just had people helping out rather than doing a good job. Do you know what I mean? And to be competing, you need a good job done.
Yeah.
That's it. You need on and off the pitch, it needs to be done properly, innit? And to be fair, Jez and Nigel ran it for a bit, and fair play to them, because if it weren't for them, there was no one else to do it. Do you know what I mean? It's not like a Saturday where people apply for a job. Who's here? Do you know what I mean? Who wants it? That's it, isn't it?
Nigel's been from the start.
Yeah, Nigel's been from the start, man. Nigel's massive for us.
Yeah.
When I'm talking to Nigel all week. And then it comes to a Saturday and like people don't see what Nige does. Do you know what I mean? Massive for us, man.
But Nige reckons that winning 2 cups would be a successful season. For us
therefore you win a double, Mazza.
normal to him though, isn't
it? Yeah. Sorry, Mr. County Cup over there. like staring at the wall. Like,
on his house, yeah.
I've managed to wangle myself as captain this season as well, so
there you go.
I'll be getting to lift some.
There you go.
Come on, man. Just make sure I'm there. Which I will be.
In fourth, we've got Beacon, 14 games played, 30 points. So mathematically, they're still in the race. So that top four there, anyone could win it mathematically.
Beacon have still got to play ballers as well, innit?
That this weekend.
Cup, that is. I thought that was
Oh,
a league.
so they ain't
That's
got to play him in the league now.
No, I think that's scheduling for the last game of the season. League. I think, yeah. And then again, Highgate have to play Elite, and Highgate never beat Elite either. How Elite have never beat Ballers? Doesn't come on. Was it 4-2 when Elite beat Highgate started this season? Come on, and that's the one thing. Omar, come on, he'd be happy with that.
Yeah. To be penal.
I don't think he's happy with anything at the minute.
I'm hearing you're trying to fold. Don't fold. It's 2 games left, bro.
Listen. I know you well enough. You ain't folding for nothing, bro. What, you be folding your money into your pocket, bro. You know about folding your team, bro. That ain't happening.
Keep going, bro.
There you go. Ain't happening, bro.
Best of the rest, we've got Birmingham Elite. 14 games played, 19 points. In fifth, Hampton. I've played all their games now. 13 points. So they're
partying every Saturday now.
Well, I mean, Power and Dingle have 4 games in hand on them, and there's only 1 point difference. So Hampton could end up in 8th mathematically, but we'll see.
Yeah, depending on what Power and Dingle
do. Right, exactly. Dingle, 12 games played, 12 points. Power, 12 games played, 12 points.
They're not bad points returns for first seasons in this league.
It's just as like Galacticos of everyone's took points, isn't it?
Yeah, basically. Galacticos in 9th, 1 game left, 2 points. No wins so far.
This is what I think. If the 5 teams, whoever they are, when they come up, if that's the shout, this season's been tight. I think next season
will be even.
Yeah. I think there's no ways around it. Every week, you can't. There's no easy games next week, next season.
What's the opposite of Invincibles?
You should know that. You're good with your grammar.
Yeah.
What do you call it? The undesirables. I used to big up James all the time, man.
Come on, Galacticos, man. Get one.
Who have got in left? They got Dingle. They got Dingle. That's
Dingle.
it.
Dingle.
Last game of the season.
It's either Dingle are gonna have a party after that game, win, lose or draw.
Yeah, of course, man.
What's going on.
That's a good little finish
boys,
to
you
them
know
there,
what? You know,
actually.
want to big up as well. There's Gaffer played centre half yesterday.
Cole?
Not Colin. Ollie, man.
Ollie,
he was
come
quality.
on, man.
Shout out, Ollie.
Man, big red face on him after. He didn't
Ollie brought the beers in here, man.
Listen,
come on.
is it Ollie that done? Ollie controls their Twitter, innit?
I don't know.
Not him and Colin.
Oh, bro. Oh, remember when Fuel House must have said, "Oh, get us on the podcast."
Who the fuck are these guys?
Who's the fuck are these guys?
They're wit, yeah. I think on the
Bro,
that got me, bro.
dying.
On their Twitter is when he goes, whenever Jack Mullen turns in on his left foot, it's like, not that foot, not that foot, not that foot.
Is it Jack that takes their free kicks?
Ben Jones and Jack Mullen. But but the thing is, because they're drinkers and they're a pub team, but they've got some ballers in their team. Even Johnny Hodgson that scored the goal yesterday.
Yeah.
They're not
I've
poor
known
players.
loads of these lads for a while, man. Dane and Scott Hutchinson, I was playing with. That was in my school.
Yeah.
Dane's been doing that long throw,
Forever.
Yeah. He's been doing that long throw since we were 13.
Yeah, see.
Right now. I've been going up and down from that long throw since I
Didn't
was
feel
13.
like we faced that many yesterday, to be fair.
Imagine he's gone to do one, like the 90th minute. I'm like, biting my nails and that. It's come off his head.
He's getting a haircut.
Yeah.
Nah, but you know as well, they bring something to the league.
Yeah, of course.
Like, even when we says long throw FC, they've taken it as like a badge of honour. They would have that say.
Yeah.
It's like
Funny,
banter,
man.
innit?
Funny.
Nah, but they're a good set of lads, man.
Yeah,
and on their day as well, like I said, they're a good team.
Good team, man.
Beat anyone on the day, Dingle.
Moving on to the championship, we had Glades United play Athletic Midlands, ended 2-2. So that was a poor result for Athletic.
Good side.
Some good goals.
Well, they went down.
Yeah.
Galactical, I think we played them first game of the season. Beat them 5-2. Next week they was gone down, man. Championship.
So that was
and then
W, and it's gone.
Then we played them in the cup and they beat us.
Shit.
So yeah, it's one of them ones.
Because they keep drawing Athletic.
I think next season there should be no grace period if you want to leave.
Now you gotta stick it out.
You gotta
It's like a
stick
marriage.
it out.
It's like marriage. You gotta.
Like
Stick
now
it out.
the league knows.
I'm surely every team goes in with the intention of carrying on. So
Like who leaves after the first game?
Do you know? I think this season as well. I think bearing in mind you can visually see, and like, what we do as well. Like you can see what the Prem's about, and
Yeah, yeah.
so there's no illusion of what we're coming into. Like
Yeah,
you know
it's
what you're
there
coming
to
into.
see now.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know who you're coming up against.
And if you don't know, watch Sunday League settings.
Cheers for that 7:30.
There you go. There you go.
Lovely, just
Man on the Moon did not show up again.
I reckon they're on Mars by now.
To play West Mid.
Mars, bro, man.
They didn't show up to play West Mid Wanderers. I know Charlie will be
Charlie
fuming.
was fuming.
So
He acted the league and everything.
Yeah.
He said, "What we're gonna do with these? Like, how many games they're not gonna turn up for before we kick them out of the league?"
there you go.
Charlie
Mars,
G's
you know, I like
fuming.
that one.
NSA played Rail Rangers. Big game that is.
Oh, Chinny, what a finish, bro.
I've seen that.
Ended 3-2 to Rail
Was there a
Rangers.
Messi in there to start with as well, or
Just
did
like,
he go
I
round
don't
him?
think he actually
Look-
megged him, did he? He kind
He
of
ju-
touched it to the side.
It's,
and-
well, you know, it's fair play to the geese that he sent to the shop. He's actually commented on that goal and says, "Yeah, bro, you sent me there." Like he said, "I'm still looking for
Too
what
tight,
I
innit?
And he just hit it clean.
Yeah, it was a great goal. But NSA, I don't know what's going on. Promotion is looking less.
NSA
Is that
to
one
be,
game left now?
Yeah.
Three C's, isn't it?
Yeah, 3 C's.
Yeah. They're out the cup to Galacticos the week before.
Unless
shit.
Hoodin, Shirley, Griffiths and Glades. It's
So,
it's an hard one.
Some will say you're
trying
one
to
of the
hold
top
shame
teams in the
back on this.
championship and you couldn't beat the worst team in the Prem. Not my words.
Who says that again?
Some done.
Just saying, yeah.
I can't really leave no
Teams in
names.
there, man.
Nah, they're good. NSA are good, man. Just they're
Now, I know a
good
few
going
lads in
forward.
SA, man. Good
The back
players.
line's a
Is
bit
that the back?
not tuttles, but the back line's not the
Arm is
best.
talking to you.
So yeah, hopefully recruitment will be good in the summer next season.
Transfers go knocking about, innit?
Yeah, there's quite a few to be fair. I'm not even gonna mention the others, but I'll leave that to them. I don't want to bait up their thing.
There's some free transfers
I
knocking
think
around, man.
Omar will be busy.
Oh, come on, man.
He's got some up his sleeve.
Listen,
He's busy in the normal season, never mind the summer.
Everyone's got a black book. He's got a Louis Vuitton. Listen, I know him too well. Yeah, it's too private. And
A4.
you know, bro, you are not letting this season slide, bro.
Yeah,
I know you
facts.
too well, man. He'll be back next year. And
He's on the phone to Sim.
Oh, so he's got this. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna say. I'll leave it to you, old man. You got a nice pre-season coming, bro.
And then the last game in the championship was Shirley Griffiths played Water Orton. Water Orton beat them 2-1. So
See, that's the thing, man. They can all take points.
everyone's taking points. Onto the league table, Real Rangers back at the top. 19 games played, so they have one left. 37 points. Hampton Senior, they've got 3 games in hand. They've got 36 points. NSA got 1 game left. They're at 33. Water Orton at 4th. They've got 32 points. 1 game left. West Midland Wanderers have got 6 games left. So they're quite, if they win all their games, but again, you know, points on the board matters. They've got 31. Pudding, I don't know what's going on, Daz. But
Dinky back, man.
The beer's got too
Yeah.
many money, lads.
they've got 6 games in hand, so could do something, could upset the top 5, or could make it into that top 5 there. They're on 24 points. Shirley Griffiths have got 4 games in hand. They're on 21 points. Glades have got flipping out 8 games in hand.
Why has it gone so mad like that?
I don't know, you know. I think most of the other teams have had their games still go ahead,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
I think with Glades, they came down. Well, they came down second week, so
Yeah,
you would
that's
assume
Yeah.
you just, you know, miss a game.
That
But
was a weird one, man. We was meant to play them next minute. They're in the league below.
yeah, it's
Well,
wild.
when the Prem's over and done with, I know we're SLS's champs.
There you go. Athletic Midlands, they've got 9 games in hand. So
Who was the team that played Beacon?
Them.
Was it them? Yeah.
yeah, we did 4-4 or something like that.
Solid, man.
Your man
Innit?
scored a
4-3.
worldie again
Solid.
yesterday, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see it in the vid, bro.
I don't know how he's done that. You know, I'd be on my arse, man. Spun on it and put it bottom corner.
Yeah.
It's a good keeper
You'd
as
have broke
well.
your ankle, bro,
And
you
it
would have.
just
And that's what I say. I think Raggy this year,
it's been good.
hands
Hasn't
down the best keeper in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, has to
Okay.
be, bro. Based on just the shots that he saved and shot stopping and
Based on the Austin game, then.
Not a bad shout.
That alone.
Look what got against us.
I think Treg's for Hampton's good. You know,
Yeah,
Treg's
yeah.
Even Josh Benton for you if he turns up.
He's your keeper.
But would he?
It's been in and out, to be fair, because Josh was meant to stand in for Boyfield. Boyfield didn't want to play.
You played against when I played the Galacticos the second game.
Connell.
Yeah.
Short one.
Yeah. Connell,
The free kick went in, but I know he scraped it behind the line.
Yeah,
because he
never went in.
Bro, he ended up in the side net, and I'm like,
yeah, it's just his momentum.
Nah, man.
Never went in.
He's crawled it back. You know, Andy Carroll.
That was no goal.
Andy Carroll. What's it? Roy Carroll.
Roy Carroll.
Yeah, Roy Carroll.
It's been Connell, Josh, and Boyfield. Which were buzzing, to be fair, to have 3 good lads.
Yeah, that's
Boyfield's
decent.
half decent as well, man.
You got 3 keepers. That's selection.
They're all my boys as well, so it's good. It's good that
That's good selection. That.
And Woody.
Yeah,
Woody's played in goal a few times,
Yeah,
even
Woody's,
the last couple of seasons.
Woody
Woody's
filled
decent,
in
man.
when someone let us down. Connell. Nah, it's all love, man. Woody done well though against Hayes as well, man. Done really well, man.
He had some. Come on, he saved that one at the one end, and then distribution.
Woody
in the middle.
can play as well. That's what makes it good.
Derby County, isn't it?
Derby Woods.
Derby Woods.
Yeah.
Derby Woods.
Man on the Moon in 10th with 3 points. And Solihull Sporting Men's Lions.
Every week we're going to take my after them.
With 3 points.
Win, lose or draw, bro, if they turn up.
Minus 86 goals.
Solihull Sporting Men's. They're not for that division, innit? But they've just rid it out. They could have easily folded, bro, but they've just said, you know what?
Yeah, fair
Take
play
some
to them.
positive team talks, that does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Besides that, we're getting away from the missus.
You know, you start downloading positive messages on the app, on your phone. Start reading them to the lads. Or bare book quotes.
Yeah, book quotes.
It's a tough time.
It's a hard
But
life,
as you say, fair play to them for turning up, innit?
Yeah,
man.
true. Very true. Very
Because
true.
they could be giving away wins like some teams.
Boy. Right, let's talk actual football then. So this week, a lot of things happened, or in the past week, I should say. PSG are out of the Champions League.
It's mad that Messi and Neymar are getting booed.
That's crazy,
sticky, man.
That's crazy.
It's mad.
I mean, if I was a Paris fan, spent
Don't even do it.
$6.99 on my Balmain Paris custom top.
It's not their fault.
Whose fault is it?
That back line and the manager.
Bro, you're on a pitch, so it matters.
Nah,
There's a picture
You put
where
Messi and Neymar on the pitch.
There-
Stop goals going in.
there is a
Could they
picture.
have stopped Benzema's hat trick?
They could have scored more though.
It's
Are they
mentality,
on the pitch to
innit?
stop
It's
them?
mentality that
There's-
stops that.
you can see in the picture, there's a back four, the midfield three, and then Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe over here
While
having.
we're talking about the midfield three, Marco Verratti, we was on about it on Sunday, weren't we? He is criminally underrated, that player, man.
I think they don't. I said this a couple of weeks ago. I said they don't work as of the front three. They don't work.
No
Like, you know,
graft.
Not to have.
Verratti to
You can't like them.
compensate
Bar
for.
Verratti in that midfield. Sorry to cut your head. Who else in that midfield really is a worker? Paredes,
What's his name? That the Ghana Gaya.
Yeah, and-
He's
and
hard.
you've
I don't know.
you've got Modric,
His agent's done him wonders there.
Modric, cruising around.
His agent's done him wonders.
He didn't even play.
Yeah, but
He's coming after. But you can't play Paredes against Modric. Don't care how old he is.
Is Herrera
Toni
still there?
Kroos.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh,
But again, their team's unbalanced, man.
And they got
Unbalanced.
Wijnaldum as well.
But they're done in
GG.
They could have. Gini should have stayed at Liverpool.
he's going
He
Newcastle, I
wanted to,
reckon.
but you man just...
He wanted stupid money, so you go to
Is it
Paris
stupid
Saint
money,
Germain.
though?
Well-
Why not worth that P?
Not compared if you got Curtis Jones coming through the ranks, and you like know how I feel about Curtis Jones. I think Curtis Jones is going to be the next best thing, bro.
You got to see GG.
No, but no, it's not when you've got Curtis Jones, bro.
Liverpool,
you haven't missed it this year?
It's one thing I find about Liverpool fans, they always get it on to Liverpool. That was a PSG question.
I nearly took the bite. There,
I'm going to back you up, Fazza. But speaking of mentality,
yeah.
you're talking about, look at Diaz. He must have tried to walk on the weekend against Brighton when he lost the ball. Klopp was right there in the touchline at his neck.
That's a different
That's what
system,
I'm on.
though.
At his neck. And then from there, he was working.
Yeah.
But that's Liverpool's style of
No,
play.
but they're talking about having a balance to your team, Chief. I get what you're saying. That's our style of play. But if you think about it, and if one of those front three for PSG, even if you say Mbappe is the younger one, work back. And when we're saying working back, you don't have to put a tackle in. It's just closing somebody
just
down.
one,
innit?
yeah.
Forcing
Again,
a mistake.
That's a tactical thing.
Yeah. And Poch
So
is the
if
wrong
that's
man
if
for
that's
it.
what Poch is telling them to do and they're not doing it, that's something different.
Poch is scared, man. Poch ain't ready
If
for them,
Poch
man.
ain't saying,
Do you know what?
Contract back. Just stay up there. And
Stay there. It might be.
You
because
saying
that's
that?
where the talent
Potch ain't ready for them, man.
Did you like see
I
the
don't
Rio
think
and
he is.
Potch thing before the game?
Nah,
Where they're talking
you know.
about tactics,
Nah,
and then
I see
basically he goes, "Oh, what do you say to Messi before a game?" And he's gone, "Nothing." He says, "What can you tell somebody of his stature?" Now, gaffer or not, bro, you
Gotta
know
tell him
how
something.
good's Maka, how good's Taby, but you're still telling them.
Yeah, I'm telling them, big man, I need you to be on job today. Every week.
just compare Maka to Messi.
No, we're talking about mentality and management here. So I'm using the analogy of doesn't matter how good your players are in what position they are.
No. When you got Messi, it matters how good your player is.
No, but not if
So
you've
if you're
got
the
listen,
gaffer
but you
and
know
you
if
got
you've
Messi
got
in your team, what are you telling
they
me?
have not listen, bro, that he has to work as hard as anybody else. Do you think that he wasn't doing that at Barca?
I know he wasn't doing that at Barca.
The team can be
You
like.
think he was tracking back at Barca?
I don't know. I don't
Right.
think it's the
Not
system
free.
with that. I don't think
I
it was
think
the
it's the
system with
mentality, bro.
PSG.
Let's be honest, they're on lifestyle.
That system,
It's vibes.
that system they was
Jordan
using
kicks in it.
worked for 80% of that game, and then they blew up. It was as simple as they blew up and lost confidence in what they were
To
doing.
me, it just looked like PSG were very naive at the back, got rattled.
They
And
do it every
couldn't-
year.
couldn't
Yeah,
handle
But
it.
that's in their culture.
What can Messi and Neymar and Mbappe do about that?
Score more goals.
No.
They
game
tried.
The game is basically won. It's 2-0 with like what 20 minutes to go or something.
With
I
them,
can't remember how long it was.
It's hard
Attitude,
to,
bro.
It's hard to like.
Bro,
cater for 3 players that don't.
That's what I'm
do
saying.
that,
They
innit?
don't work.
One
Madrid
you
is
can
about
do.
85.
You can't do
man.
it. And
But
not when
they're
you've
the
got.
people that got you in that position in the first place.
Yeah.
But against bang average teams.
Mbappe scored out of nothing,
Yeah.
both legs.
Yeah.
But then what
His step
happened?
over was a
You
madness
expect
though.
that
His
every
step
time
over
he touches
goal.
the ball.
Yeah,
But then
yeah,
that ain't fair.
But then
Yeah, it's
King Modric turned up, yeah, and Daddy Benzema turned up, and where are PSG
But I'm
now?
saying, if you've got
in
Messi,
the Farmers League.
Mbappe, and Neymar all tracking back the whole game, they're not going to be able to give you that piece of magic.
No, but Chief, what I'm saying is right then we talk.
So
about
then
it.
this was ending
No,
0-0.
what we talk about then mentality.
They would've won
We're
though,
not saying
and
they
they
have
went
to
through.
tackle. You just
No,
have to
both
make it look
games.
good.
All right, we got an example. When Modric picked the ball up, was it second goal and ran through?
Yeah.
He picked it up on the edge of his area.
Yep.
Is Mbappe fast enough to catch Modric?
Wazza, come on.
I'm not saying he's
He's
not.
got to be. He's
No,
gotta
no,
be.
but
But nobody
if
else.
he's not-
Nobody else did.
If he's
Nobody
not
else
tackling,
did.
he's gonna run back here enough for him to go. Oh, then I can't play the ball that way. I'm second guessing myself.
Chill in,
That's what I'm
man.
saying they don't
Like I
do
said,
that.
I'm not saying that they
Messi
should
fan
or
here.
shouldn't track back. I'm saying whether
Messi,
they
innit?
do is down to the manager.
Yeah.
So that's why it's his fault.
I
Nah,
just
they're
said use Neymar,
professionals.
but that's what I said to him.
They're
That's my point
professionals.
about what's it called? Like that.
This is your job.
Nah,
It's
but
the
you said you can't
mentality.
tell Messi nothing.
But
You can't.
but
It's
listen-
Messi.
No, I don't
It's the
I-
goal.
Listen, I don't care how good you are, but if you got to play.
No.
for the team, bro.
It's Messi.
I don't know, man. What who you support?
Blues, man.
Blues.
Villa.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll drop you on, bro.
Okay. Blues are not having the best of seasons in recent
Nah.
times.
But you know what? We've signed 3 good players, man. So
Yeah.
I'm happy at the minute.
Who?
Kuna Matata.
Kuna, Hernandez, and Lowell Taylor.
Okay.
So
Loud
before
Taylor's a very
that,
good player.
yeah, before that we were struggling.
Yeah. What do you make of Lee Boyer then?
I like him, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
him, man. I think
That seems to be the general consensus of Blues
I
fans.
like
to be
him,
fair.
but now like it's whoever's getting on well with the board, really. Obviously, Craig Gardner bridges the gap, but that's where we're struggling upstairs, and it.
Yeah.
The protests seem to have worked a little bit, but
Yeah.
see how it goes, man.
Hold on. Sorry to cut you back. How does the Craig Gardner? Because I thought he was playing still, innit?
Nah, that's
Craig
Gary,
Gardner.
bro.
Nah,
Yeah,
Gary
still
Gardner
plays,
still plays. Gaz-
Is that the younger one?
Yeah.
So Craig Gardner was the one.
Craig's the director of football now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that's
So
been
Craig-
everywhere.
He's kind of like
Okay.
the go
He's been to all the Midland
between the
teams.
board and the club.
He was on at West Brom Villa Blues.
Yeah.
That's Mimon's like back office now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he does now.
So, no, I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
director
Fair
of
dues.
football. So,
It's working, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
So do you see Blues getting Premiership anytime soon?
No.
Really?
We ain't got the money for that.
Okay.
I mean, I think you need.
Not even playoffs.
Nah, not yet.
Hard, isn't it?
We just come off 3 seasons of being just scraping relegation, I think. So that was with
Tough.
good players in the team.
Got a good academy though, like one of the best.
But that's
Fucking older, innit?
they're scraping back on that.
You just sold Jude for like how many? How much? Million?
We weren't even that much, bro. I don't think we got that much for him.
Really?
We'll have to
As a
check it because
teenager,
I
what
don't know
was
how
he,
much we got.
15?
Unless they've got a salon clause.
Oh, it's 15 plus add-ons.
Yeah, well,
I
Okay.
don't know what the add-ons are anyway, but hopefully we'll do some money off him.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if they've got
Quality
a
player,
salon
mate.
clause,
We
in
did
that,
have
it'd be
we had before we had like sell-ons with people. So when Redmond went to Southampton, we got
Yeah,
money.
you get a little. Yeah.
Butland was linked with Chelsea and was all like that. And then ended up at Stoke. So yeah, that sell-ons are good, really.
Yeah,
You sell a young
yeah.
player, and then you get your change when he moves on to a big club.
Yeah, that's good, man.
So that used to work, but we haven't really got that.
Nah, man, Blues have got some quality youngsters.
Any billionaires out there, just take over the Blues, man.
Yeah, trust me, it's a big city.
What's going on with the stands? Is it fixed?
Still looking for the asbestos now.
Yeah, it's rotting away, man.
Wow.
Smooth.
Termites.
You need to go from there, man.
You be sharing ground at I think they're next Solihull Moors.
Take a ground share with Cov, man. It's a nice ground.
Yeah, true, very true.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what's going on with that, but
more politics in the Blues
trust me.
ground, innit?
Yeah, I won't get involved in that one, but yeah.
Okay.
Stand
Was
around that.
Villa? What's going on?
Yeah, looking
happy?
to be in a decent shape. It's inconsistent though, still. Fair.
Lost to West Ham on the weekend. West Ham are decent though.
Yeah, they're good. West Ham are good. Rice again, second goal. Yeah, it's probably the right result yesterday. But yeah, we're looking good shape.
What do you think of Stevie G?
Yeah, good appointment.
Yeah,
definitely.
Would you have sat Dean Smith?
I thought it was a harsh decision, but at the point that it was, I think
Spent a lot of money.
Yeah, we'd lost 5 in a row, I think.
Stacked him start of the season, man.
Nah,
Who wants to
he
play
probably deserved and earned a little bit longer, but with hindsight and making the decision they made to bring Gerrard in, he was definitely a better one.
Okay.
Coutinho coming in and other good signings, Digne.
Gerrard's on the pool, man.
Yeah, we're moving forward.
Yeah, bring big names in.
I think he's still injured. What's his name? Jamaican youth, man.
Bailey. He's come on yesterday.
See, I think
come on the game before as well.
I think he needs a season or so, man.
Man. Bailey's a problem.
Yeah, on his day. But it's like these Bundesliga dons that come over. Kai Havertz is in tremendous form at the minute. Sancho is in good form.
Mate, I think
I think he's from Russia, bro.
What happened to him, man?
I don't think he's at the wrong club, to be honest. I think if he went to Liverpool, he'll be a problem.
We wanted him, innit?
That's what I mean. Like, he should have went to Liverpool instead of Chelsea.
Strikers have done it to Lukaku as well. What's happened to Lukaku?
Chelsea are not the best right now.
I can't remember who said it, but there's like a curse about Chelsea
and
strikers.
strikers,
Yeah. Like Fernando Torres.
Mutu, Shevchenko, Crespo.
Loads of strikers.
Some of the best strikers in the world have gone to there and just been forgotten about, innit?
But I don't know if this is the same for all of them, but they highlighted on Sky the once. Like, they're playing Lukaku and not one cross coming to the box. What's the point?
Yeah.
What's the point?
Well, they got inverted wingers, isn't it? There's no getting to the line and crossing it.
Yeah,
ZH plays on the right.
Then why play Lukaku?
True.
Even if you can whip it in the other way,
yeah,
he still knows what to expect. Something to attack.
True.
Tuchel bought him, didn't he?
Yeah.
This season, isn't it?
Decision? Is it other people? Telling them
they'll be
they've got
selling them at this rate the way they're going, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Well, the tea lady's not even getting paid at the minute, bro. And I'm not even bantering, bro. I'm being serious. She's right, not, bro. The tea lady's not getting paid at all.
I told man they're gonna be West London Blue. Remember West London Blue, Pro Evo.
But I think, I don't know I don't know how it works. I think they're saying any money that was coming in prior, but like you can't sell no food, can't sell no, because they're saying all of that money.
They can't make no money, Chelsea, but can they still paste that? As it come out?
Well, they're saying I think there's a fund there at the moment. Whatever's left in the kitty, they can pay the players and pay the staff. But then after that, they
left when
so it's probably about 2.5 weeks, bro, and then it's scraping around in the penny jar, and it's who's getting paid, bro.
Well, it'll be what do you call it? A fire sale.
So are the players allowed to get paid?
At the minute, out of the kitty that's left. Yeah.
What's their wage bill though? Madness, isn't it?
What I'm saying, so
it's daft. Look how many players they've got. If you
exactly.
think about big Chelsea squaddies, remember all the players that they've got out on loan as well. That they're paying 75-25%.
Most of them, the people that are on loan, they just pay majority of their wages.
Because at one point Chelsea was 33 players out on loan. That was 2 years ago. This season it's 22 because they've sold a few. Come on, they've still got Masunda and all them players. Is it Lewis Clark and all these players that
gone now.
Van Ginkel and them, man.
Van Ginkel, he got sold start of the season, but same time as Abraham, yeah. But if you look at collectively, they had when he was that Arneson Geezer was their director of kids football. He signed all the best players in it, so nobody else could have them, loaned them out. But then it's come full circle now where
judgment
without Abramovich is paying money, bro.
Huge problem. That's what they've got.
Come on, even Free Mobile is saying take our logo.
Newcastle's rubbing their hands like, yeah.
Again.
Take that spot.
Come on, man. They tried to dig him out the other day, and they're trying to say to Eddie Howe, trying to throw slander on him about your owners are dodgy. He's like, man, I'm here to manage a team, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, they passed the goodwill process.
Yeah.
Decent.
Don't know if he's a top 6 manager though.
Oh, they do that transition, innit?
Yeah.
He'll get.
Can tell, but who did he buy? Chris Wood and the guy from.
He's doing the job, isn't
Yeah. Man, I can't.
Certified Prem players, bro. Chris Wood, Trippier,
Nah,
Dan Burn.
That's from Brighton.
Your man got elbowed in the nugget
Target
yesterday.
Target, yeah.
Yeah.
These are all players that know the Prem, innit?
And they should have got a result yesterday.
But
Because when it comes end of the season, all they care about is staying in the league. Because
Yeah.
once the
Yeah,
summer
true, I
comes,
don't
they're
know.
buying a whole new squad.
yeah.
I remember we says boys about all the players that are out of contract this season. There's about 50 players, and we're talking top tier players that you won't even play. You won't even signing them. You just be giving them transfer signing on bonuses. So you be saving shed loads of money there.
Facts. True.
Like Mbappe, Pogba, none of all of them.
This is
That's
why them
signed
players
Rudiger.
player power, innit? That's why they let it go down.
They've clocked
Then
it
they've
now.
got the
Pull on the
sign-off fee.
wages. Yep.
Fair play to the players. Power to the people.
Yeah, man.
Right, let's get on to Fraudwatch. So Fraudwatch, any player, manager, anyone involved in football that has bamboozled the world into thinking that they are better than they actually are. Harry Maguire's on there.
He lives on there, bro.
Yeah. Manchester United, pretty much on there.
Dan James.
Who else is on there? Rashford at the minute.
Harry Kane will live on
Bruno.
there. I'm
Can
controversial.
we come outside the Old Trafford for a second?
Bro, hold on.
You've got to be
I hate him, bro.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Can we come outside of Old Trafford for a second?
Do you know who's got to go on there for me this week? I'll start it off. It has to be Frank Lampard, bro. Has to be because
them down.
Relegation.
I think it's the
Staring
name brand
them.
thing that gets him away with it half time. But your pants, mate. Your pants. There's no way around it. Your pants.
Put it politely, yeah, but he's struggling, man.
Yeah. You might need to put on his boots.
Well, but bun the stats as Chiefs, isn't it?
You might need to put on his boots.
I actually rated him as a player. Raz didn't, but
No, I didn't rate him highly as the others, but yeah.
well, I rated him highly as a player.
Midfield question.
Yeah, he's goal return
that
from
question
midfield,
it was.
Midfield.
That's all. But as a player,
Yeah.
Goal
you're not ranking him. I'm not ranking him like the other two.
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, he's third on the list, but he has to be in.
And I'm not putting him in the same bracket as Iniesta.
He has to be in the conversation. Like I said, these Galacticos of the elite, man. That's a fair assessment.
All right, I hear you.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
dear me.
back to Fraudwatch.
Yeah.
I'm putting on Everton
Okay.
for the same reason. Why are you even hiring Frank Lampard? What's he got on his CV?
Was Derby weren't it before, man?
He failed at Derby, got a Prem move to Chelsea, boyhood club and all that. Wow, not boyhood, but he's a legend of the club.
Was he that bad at Chelsea?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nah,
Started
The
off
only thing he did at Chelsea was bring through Mason Mount.
Yeah, and he brought a few youth.
Oh, he brought him through from Derby as well.
So, I mean, he took him out alone at Derby,
Yeah.
found a hidden gem, took him back to Chelsea, put him in the team. Didn't really start off too well. Everyone's questioning him. Turned out good.
But remember, I think
Apart from that, what else he
in
done?
the midst of that, he played Kante at right midfield.
Fraud.
You moved the best CDM in the world ever in my eyes.
he had him pressing high, didn't he? I remember
What
that.
are you
man.
doing?
That was stupid.
Oh, if it's not broke, don't fix it, bro.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Let's start trying to put Henno up top, any don't make sense.
That could work.
To be fair, in Dingle's team with them headers, bro, and the long throw-ins.
Henno, you got anyone that comes to mind?
Who's a forward?
I'll come back to that one.
All right, Brad.
My one is going to be a manager at this league, and it's going to be Peanut, you know.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
No, I just don't think you call yourself a good manager.
Wait. Speaking to the mic for me, please, sir.
Shit.
Speaking to the mic, please, sir.
Can't wait to hear this one.
You can't be call yourself a top manager and then call Taylor Burns shit. You know, on Sunday League that interview missed it. And another thing why he's Fraudwatch, he's never won a trophy.
Yeah,
he thinks he's one of the best in the league, but he's got no trophies. Like, Wazza has got trophies, wasn't coming here and talk. He got no trophies.
Now, you know what? With that one.
So just say, can I just interject there? So I wasn't in the wrong then, am I? Just say no more.
I think more than anything, it's.
Do you think he was caught in a moment with his?
He was caught in the moment, definitely, but he needs to worry about his team now, not Taylor. Do you know what I mean? And how
he was
his team
trying to
gonna
G
play.
them up off the back of that, but he
that
didn't work.
That
But you
he's
got
not
to
said
come
anything
with some kind of
tactical towards
truth
the
as
team,
well as
Yeah.
as well as he was
The
just
reason he's
incorrect.
talking Taylor is because
The fear, you reckon
he
the fear?
likes Taylor, the fear of him. But anyway, on Peanut, he's been sending for us all season. All season. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, we have to get to Fraudwatch to get this.
I don't know if it's his own insecurities, but he's been sending for us all season. I don't really use Twitter. So I've seen
He's
it.
a Twitter figure,
People
isn't he?
say, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair play to him, man. Someone of his age, so technical. Fair play to him. But yeah, he's been sending for us all season.
Yeah, man.
And then he's been sending for me a lot of the time as well. When people tell me, because I don't really see what he puts on there.
Are you on Twitter?
Yeah, I'm on there,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
didn't even know it was him. I didn't even
When
know
you
Bobby
say
Brown was him.
he's been sending for you, what kind of things has he been saying? Because I haven't seen.
Little comments, man, little digs.
Little
I don't
in-
really see him too much, to be fair. But he's took
Spurs
little
fan,
digs. Yeah,
Arsenal.
yeah, he's an Arsenal fan, but he moves like a Spurs fan. He's a bit Spursy, isn't he? Spursy.
No trophies.
No trophy.
Nah, man, big up Peanut though, man, because he's a good geezer and fair play to him. He's got the best football inside in the league. They're a credit to the league, the football they play.
Yeah,
Straight
yeah,
up,
yeah.
they're a credit to the league, man.
Shout out, P.
Look throughout that team, they're all ballers, and they all love to play for him, and it's fair play.
Fair play.
But send for me in real life, not Twitter. Come on, bro. Not sharp enough. That's why you can't talk to me in person.
This is why you bring on the man, Brad Harbour.
You got anyone else, Brad?
Come on, Brad.
I can't go after Peanut now. My Fraudwatch is going to be dead after Peanut. So
Go on, who you got?
Go on, Waz.
should I go for a controversial one? Mings.
All day, man.
As a
Shit.
Villa fan, Mings.
Shit.
So Callum Chambers has been on smoke
Yeah,
these past
yeah,
couple games because I see him doing outer boot of volleys, whipping it top
The
bins.
finish.
I still ain't watched this
Finish.
week's games. Don't want them to watch them.
You saying Conser and Chambers?
Yeah, I'm
back
thinking
pair.
he's going to do that and probably buy in the summer as well. It's a shame because he's heart wise he's a Villa captain. But yeah, it's
Sounds like a similar situation to Maguire.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm older an apology that I'll never get, but it's alright.
Oh, that Mings thing.
Yeah,
Right,
but, you know.
I said it. Mings and Maguire are they only look decent in a back three. If you've got somebody that's half
Really
decent
close
on
to
the
We've played back three this season. He ain't look good.
His England caps by
Yeah.
being a left-sided.
left
Yeah.
side of the three because, like I said, if you've got
Concer's way
Kyle
better.
Walker
Yeah,
will
Concer's
clear up
class.
for them like all day long like, for their mistakes because
True,
it will always
true.
be Kyle Walker at the quickest one out of the three, innit?
Yeah.
So if Maguire messes up, and this is why I say Kyle Walker goes.
Kyle Walker's still unreal, man.
Yeah.
Oh, let's move forward. We'll wait till half 10 with this one. Go on.
Shocking. Onto the streets and never forget. So players that have brought that light to the culture of that street footballer-esque. So you're talking about Adel Tarap, Ben Arthur, JJ Okochas,
I got someone for you.
Riquelme,
Saviola.
Saviola.
Throw some names out there,
Yeah.
Lee Trundle.
Oh,
Remember my man?
Yeah.
Non-league legend, man.
So yeah, that's
My age, I'm gonna have to think of a good one here, and
Brad, you got anyone?
I ain't got a clue, you know.
It's like a FIFA flashback card.
Yeah. Someone that's not really in the limelight like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
obviously you got your like Thierry Henrys and your R9s and your Ronaldinhos.
David Dunn.
Whoa. You know, speaking of which, Stephen Ireland in that Man City.
The bolded Stephen.
Bro.
Ireland, yeah? Him and
He's a
Robinho.
David, man. Yeah.
that different Stephen Ireland at Villa.
Oh mate, you got the
Completely
B, you got the
different,
wish
yeah,
version,
we
didn't you?
got the first Stephen Ireland. He come to Villa, didn't he? Stephen Ireland.
Yeah.
You can
At Man City.
It's a toxic club though, Villa, innit? The horrible from the stands and that. The nasty people, man. They are.
I was going to mention
Brad
earlier.
Anything is dead serious.
I was going to say earlier about Blues fans. I love Blues fans. Well, most of my mates are Blues fans. I grew up in a predominantly
the proper
Blues fans
people, man.
area, and as a set of fans, they're better fans and more loyal to their club.
When they're there.
And
You think that's because Villa have had more success?
Yeah, probably. It's kind of like a little spoiled
They
child thing,
expect a lot
innit?
more. Yeah.
It's a little spoiled
They've
child
won a
thing.
European Championship, so they expect to be that elk, which
And it's
them days are done.
Entitlement is the word. Isn't it?
That's it, there you go.
we do that.
Spoil you.
Yeah. Wash belly.
Yeah.
I just feel like
them thing
at
there.
the Villa, because I've been down there. My stepdad's a Villa fan, so as a kid, he was like, "Come down, come down, come down." All I hear is negative moaning behind me, man. When I go down the Blues, it's just a laugh. People just want to have fun, innit? You know what I mean?
Well, I guess you're at that point now, innit? It's just whatever. It's just vibes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But like at the Villa, they're so negative, man. Really, really negative, and it's that expectation, innit?
Yeah, true. Okay.
So,
Then did you think of anyone for the streets? Faz, you said you had one.
I've got a couple, to be fair. One that I think definitely doesn't get the flowers issued is Matt Letizia.
Oh yeah, baller.
Your man could do everything other than run, to be fair.
Yeah, he didn't need to, did he?
The last one was Mendieta.
Guys
Mendieta, Valencia, Middlesbrough.
Yeah, baller.
That stuff do, Gary.
Jeez, I think I put him on before, innit?
Yeah.
My guy.
Someone in the comments on YouTube put how's Henrik Larsson not been mentioned, but I have mentioned him if you watch the early episodes.
Henrik Larsson's a G.
Yeah.
Going back to the Mendieta.
Yeah.
You remember Musterboy? South of Vigo, was it?
All right. Was he your my age? Prozanetsky.
Yeah, Robert Prozanetsky, bad boy.
This geezer used to come off at half time, smoke fags, bro, and go and run
Croatian,
the game.
when they first started coming through, played with Boban and that bad boy.
See, when I mentioned Boban before, Prozanetsky was like the generation before, like, but he was like Letizia, but bro, give you some homework. I'm gonna send you on to watch it.
What was the Croatian striker back in the day, 98?
Suker.
Bad man.
Yeah,
but then you had Hakan Suker as well, the Turkish one. You had Hakan Suker.
Hakan Suker was...
Georgie Hadji been mentioned before?
Yeah. No.
Georgie Hadji, there you go.
Well, that whole
Hadji.
Romanian team, was he Florin Radichoiu?
Yeah,
and
I'm
sure my age.
The only Hadji I know is one that was at Villa.
I only know these because of the
Hadji.
icon cards.
The icon cards.
Know about the icon cards, innit?
Me and Wazza were there, man. We stayed up till late watching these games.
Yeah, Georgie Hadji.
Yeah.
Left foot. Oh my word.
Him and Stoichkov ended with that same.
Stoichkov. Like left footers. Rakoba, Alvaro Rakoba.
Yep. He's been on there.
Remember he scored a bad boy goal as well.
Bad man. Chief, you got anyone?
I've heard Musterboy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I got the Muster. Rui Costa.
Oh yeah, baller.
Not like these fraud man Deco and that real Portuguese baller.
Yeah. I was thinking he's too name brand, but I'll give it.
No.
Nah, he's
you
not.
had more name brands than that.
Yeah,
Who
no.
was the geezer at the back that played for Porto? Afro? Nadar? No. Fernando Couto. Fernando Couto.
He was Portuguese.
He was the one on Pro Evolution Soccer with a massive afro at the back. His name was like Couto Puto.
Yeah. See, bringing back to Rui Costa. So I used to have a Portuguese coach in it, and he used to be in the same team as Rui Costa. And I said to him, who's the best player in that era? Like, obviously, you had Figos, and this is before like Cristiano. So going back a bit.
The answer is Zidane.
Well, Zidane was in the Portuguese squad, unfortunately. But he said Rui Costa was like different gravy.
He played for Fiorentina, didn't he?
Yeah, Benfica.
Yeah, good player, man.
So
Milan.
in the generation of the tens,
Yeah.
he
Charisma's got to be up there. Isn't
Yeah,
he?
he's on there.
Charisma.
Yeah, definitely.
Outside of that,
Tell you who else was.
He loves it, innit?
Crazy.
Who?
His son's gravy now. Chiesa.
Federico.
No, not Enrico, his dad.
Oh, okay.
Palmer.
that was
Palmer had a team with him. It was the Argentinian striker.
Football manager.
Lilian Thuram, Cannavaro, Buffon. Who did I mention just then? Chiesa and Crespo at top. Bro, that Palmer team before they got done for money laundering and got relegated 7 leagues.
Seems like an Italian thing to do.
That was Golats. Was knows, man. You used to watch Golats come after Kibadi on the Channel 4. Remember Kibadi?
Channel 4, yeah. Remember that?
Google Kibadi after this.
Remember
that was?
Can I believe
showing
you
that
just
age
mentioned
thing now, bro.
Kabaddi, you know?
Right.
Indian British Bulldog.
Let's get the VIP all-time Premier League 11.
Yeah. Okay.
So starting with your manager formation.
What we saying with the
Managers.
formation?
Yeah, his manager's got to be Fergie.
Yeah. You can't put much past Fergie in it.
Facts.
Trophies pay the rent.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Mortgage you got a couple of houses and you was.
Trophies paid the rent, man. Trophies paid the rent.
No other managers you want to stick in there?
We've had Pep.
Yeah,
It's a good shout.
Mourinho went with Wenger.
Mourinho will upset the
Wenger.
dressing room, man.
Arson.
Wenger's
Yeah,
good
Arson,
style of
yeah,
player and
yeah.
that, but Fergie, man.
Yes, Fergie.
Okay.
Fergie.
Formation, what we saying?
Well, I think being all defenders, I think we should go for a three at the back, really. Get ourselves three centre halves in there.
All time.
Yeah. This is more
Goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper.
Yeah, sorry.
I think
Buffon.
In the Premier.
In the Prem.
League,
Whoa,
man.
Sorry.
Howler.
Second out of the night.
Schmeichel's got to be up there.
Peter.
Yeah. Or Schmeichel's better than
check.
Seaman, isn't he?
Seaman, you know.
Seaman's class in his day, man.
Fraud.
Get him out of here.
Fraudwatch, Dave Seaman. Lads, you only see him when he got lobbed, man. That's what you need to see.
We got a couple of them, innit?
That's what I'm saying. Made that one save we clawed it back. Was it?
Naeem.
Oh, that was a good, yeah. It was the FA
It
Cup.
was a
Yeah,
That's what I
halfway
mean. That's
line.
what he did.
yeah, that was a good save.
I think he was a good keeper, man. That Neville Southall, big fat geezer.
Big Nev.
Yeah. But we've got to go
Is that
with...
even in the Prem?
Yeah, of
was
course, man.
Yeah, one of their 3 season levels.
Going with Schmeichel, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. You doing the back three then?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Rio.
Vidic. Nah.
Rio, what?
Rio. Nah, don't put Rio in there.
That's not his type of centre back, I can tell.
Nah,
You don't like the fancy ones.
You want the Vidic and...
Put Vidic in the middle of them and then we'll talk about the other two.
Yeah.
Centre.
Are we doing it as 3 proper centre backs, or we kind of want one
that's
right,
the
one
thing.
left who's going to be a little bit?
Do we need a balance? Not really. Yep, Stam up there.
I'd love you,
Tony Adams up there.
yeah.
Was he in the Prem?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he was.
he was in the Prem.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, Tony Adams.
Tony Adams and Vidic we got now.
Got to go with more than one company.
That's right. Van Dijk over company all day, man.
Not yet.
Really?
Not yet.
And both of them over Rio.
Yeah.
Man United.
Virgil over Rio, yeah.
I can't. Vidic.
Yeah.
Vidic definitely over Rio.
Should we drop out? We sticking with Vidic.
Yeah, I think so. He
Okay.
was the one out of them two, and that was the best centre back pairing
Vidic,
of Premier League.
Tony Adams, and we're on the last one.
John
I'll say
Terry.
company.
Just
for bringing.
No one's mentioned
Terry.
Good shout,
Do you know what though? When we talk about a player who's in the Prem now, but he was good in his day, Thiago Silva, he'd be in there if he had a career in the Prem. You know what I mean? But
True.
I can't really put him in there because it's come towards the end, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thinking good centre half. You've only gone through Man U and Arsenal.
That's company for me.
Ledley King.
God, Ledley King, man. I love Ledley
Yeah.
King. Paul McGrath was a baller,
No
wasn't he?
trophies.
Is that Spurs?
I think Vincent's got the nod. Out of all
think?
them. I think out of all them, yeah. I think Vincent. If you're not going Rio and you're not going Van Dijk or you're not going John Terry, it's got to be Vincent.
Just to keep it a bit varied about players that have done stuff for their clubs as well.
Van Dijk, man. I want Van Dijk, Adams, Vidic.
Is that the Gaffer's
Saying?
Gaffer's shout?
Yeah, for
You
sure.
happy with that
Gaffer's
boys,
shout,
yeah?
yeah.
we'll go with that.
You doing wing backs or?
Wingers.
Okay.
Wingers.
Wow.
We don't need the balance, man. It's just a fantasy.
Okay. Was it 3-5-2?
Yeah. His
Yeah,
first
yeah.
team without Ashley Cole? Well, second. Leighton Baines in
yeah,
there.
yeah. And someone did Evra. So
Who?
third. I can't remember. Someone else said Evra though.
Wow.
Yeah, he goes on Fraudwatch with this.
So yeah, let's see your wingers then. Right and left.
It was a bit Man U. He left over kids.
What's wrong, Wes?
Overrated, man.
Yeah.
Overrated.
This gentleman wants to put him on Fraudwatch. Just saying.
Who gigs?
Yeah.
Right, man. He puts crosses in, man, every time. You know what I mean? A lot of wingers just cut back. That's what I don't
Just-
like, man.
How many games did he play?
Just not my type of winger.
He was-
Like 800.
Yeah, he's got crazy appearance.
Time,
Should get more goals.
We do it all the time. We were like, used to go, oh, you know.
Should he get more goals for the amount of appearances that he's made? Probably.
For me, he wasn't really.
But he's
a
always
star
had
man
world-class
either.
strikers though, so he's not really had to score goals.
Yeah.
He gets to provide goals.
Yeah,
which
but
is what he did.
they talk about him like he's one of them, and he's not.
One of who?
Like the GOAT of Man United. Like one
Nah,
of the
he's
top
one of the
players.
legends, obviously.
Yeah, he's a legend. Anyone can be a
But I don't
legend.
think
Darren
anyone-
Fletcher's a legend.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone's ever said, Giggs is top 5 in United's
I
history.
think some people do, man, and that's why I'm just like, nah, bro.
I can't think of anyone
You
that
can't mention
that
Donny.
stands out as like
To Giggs.
raping
Your
right
team,
backs.
your team was.
Hazard,
Now, how you got? You suppose you got
Perez,
Hazard, Perez.
Lundberg,
Yeah.
Um,
Petit, but was he
even like Solomon Kalou and them man on their day.
Relax.
Relax. Malouda.
A man said bungies, but put Solomon Kalou in there.
Even Solomon Kalou was getting that man sometimes. You get what I'm saying? Robin,
I'd rather have
Damien Duff,
Nanny over
I like that
Kalou
name.
all day.
yeah,
Robin,
Nanny over Giggs.
Yeah,
Nah.
Robin, man.
So we got
Yeah.
left winger. Who we got?
But Robin didn't play on the left, did he?
Yeah, right. Left, you've got like early Gareth Bale days. Hazard.
It's got to be Giggs. 'Cause
Mane.
He played there consistently for Man U for forever, and contributed goals, assists, and titles.
Good attitude as well, man.
Giggs gets the shout.
Good
Can't he?
attitude.
Good lad. Yeah.
Brothers, misses.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Good attitude.
This
you know.
guy.
He's a good lad.
And domestic violence.
Just gonna have the missus wash the dishes in the
Bro, we tried to
kitchen,
see
mate.
people on Twitter because we was talking about it. It was
He's
like,
domestic violence as well. He got a couple of domestic violence.
He deserves a third chance, man. Put him in.
Oh, mate,
right, let's talk about your midfield maestros then. So you've got 3 to pick from.
Gerrard.
He gets a shout all the time.
Gerrard's
He
got to
says
be
it
in
all.
there. Gerrard's got to be
No,
up there,
that's
isn't it? Straight away.
Vieira.
Yeah.
No Yaya.
Silver
I was
or
just
Yaya.
thinking Yaya. I was just thinking Yaya.
David Silva.
Or Yaya, one of them.
Skulls.
No what scores?
As a ginger as well, you don't want skulls in there. Oh,
I think Lampard.
I thought you strawberry browns got to stick together, man.
That's how I know Brad Arvin is a real one. You know? He's in my Fasby press.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
Just for that.
Skull should be, but I don't know. There's just something
He
that
just
does not
tackles
makes other
stupid,
players
man.
better than him.
He's just horrible.
Exactly, it is. That's exactly what it is. It's just horrible.
That's what was
He's not trying to win the ball.
Good tackle.
It's just horrible.
Yeah, I know, bro, but it's just
I like that
fast.
more. The fact that you know you can't tackle him, you're just going to kick him.
Yeah,
I'd
I know
rather
what you
that.
mean, but he just could never tackle. Sometimes
I don't think he tried to learn. He just said, yeah, I'll just kick you.
Yeah,
You know what? I
the prick
used
that
to
wanted to
play
pass.
side.
Exactly. Just give me the ball.
Going enough. One you take a mistake, press.
But yeah,
We're
I don't
not
think he
having
doesn't.
goals, are we?
He doesn't get away with
Fabregas.
Nah.
two different teams.
Martinelli,
titles as well.
Kante.
Fabregas.
I feel like
You got Makelele,
yeah.
Essien,
Kante.
De Bruyne.
Shout. Ooh.
Kante.
I think
flying too many names over these ways. To be fair.
you sneak a Copter in there at all.
It's your team. You can do what you want.
JJ for show.
Yeah, vibes.
We've gone with Gerrard, didn't we?
Right.
Gerrard
Vieira.
Yeah, Gerard Vieira.
We put a little man in there next to him.
Yeah, little playmaker.
Yeah.
Him just in front.
Yeah.
David Silva.
Yeah, David Silva.
Hang on, who else? Little playmaker, man.
No, I like him, man. Throw him in there as well, man.
What do you say, Curtis Jones?
Give him another 2 years.
But wasn't it Haleb?
Blues legend, man.
I was thinking Rosicki as well. He was good.
Not quite that level.
Remember, he was the
Yeah,
first
he
man
was-
to come to
yeah,
Arsenal and
yeah.
start shooting
You know
outside
what,
the
though?
box. Everyone was
Rooney-
on tiki-taka team.
Rooney, you could put in that.
In that 10.
Not 10, yeah.
So it's your team. You can do what you want.
No, that's
Yeah,
probably
do
a
that
pass,
then.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rooney
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
Rooney.
Okay. Strikers,
And
let's
the right
talk.
wing, innit?
Wait, who was on the right?
Oh, yeah.
No,
You said
right.
Robin,
Robin,
didn't you?
yeah,
Robin,
Robin
yeah.
and Giggs on the left.
But actually saying that, was he that good in the Premier League years?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he
better
got,
than Robin.
I remember
He was.
off the back of that World Cup.
Yeah, he was
Got
stupid
signed,
at
didn't
one
it?
point.
Yeah, he was.
Right, two strikers.
There's a lot of names, lot to pick from. A lot.
Henry.
Omri, yeah.
Because remember, all these players are in their prime, so
Omri, definitely.
Thierry Aguero. So,
Van Persie, Alan, maybe.
Aguero, you can got
Shearer's top scorer.
Drogba,
Andy Cole.
bonus stats.
Andy
Yeah.
Cole, yeah.
Van Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy.
One trophy for
Bergkamp.
Shearer, one Premier League. Kind
He
of.
stayed loyal, man. That
Yeah.
don't happen
Suarez,
nowadays.
Fernando Torres.
Yeah. I think I'd go with Henry for definite. I was thinking about Van Persie, but
I'd go Aguero second.
purely for the moment as well when he wins.
Yeah.
Iconic, man.
That's
Unfortunately for us.
Iconic. Won that
I thought
moment.
he's at Crystal Palace. He's back now.
For 2 minutes. For 2 minutes.
It's still my parent club, innit? It's still close to heart, man. It's still there, man. Shout out Palace, though.
Yeah, I'm Real Guerrero. I think.
Okay, can't go wrong there.
No,
Goals
that's a
galore.
shout, that is. What's
Good
that?
team that is, to be fair.
Is that Schmeichel, Vidic,
Adams.
Tony Adams,
Company.
Company.
Go Company. Yeah, we went Company.
Giggs,
Yeah, that one gigs.
Robin, Gerrard, Vieira, Rooney, Aguero, Henry.
Proper pro Evo team. That.
Sign up
Yeah.
on
Inside as
teams.
well. Can't do no long
You go back and put the teams into tournaments and sim them all and see what happens.
That's true. Very true.
That we're going to get into.
That's true.
You got that kind of time on your hands.
That's what I was just thinking.
Not too busy making you. That look good, innit?
Sorry, mate, right?
True.
Very
All right,
easy.
cool. Well, lads, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for coming on. Give a round of applause for VIP. Anyone you want to shout out? Any sponsors? You keep mentioning about the Sedge.
Sedge, man. Sedge is the
Community,
legend.
man.
We sponsor the Sedge.
Yeah, we pay the bills, man.
Every time I go, there's a new extension, man. There's
Yeah,
like
of
going through the
Now, you
course.
know what? Obviously, people see me and Connor, who run the team, but Jerry, Nigel, Byfield, massive.
Secretary of the seasons.
Yeah, Daz, massive to us.
Good people, man.
Yeah. So they help us all tick over. It's a community, man. Family.
We'll bring them down there one of the days.
Come
Just
down,
one
man.
day.
Come on,
anyone's welcome down the Sedge.
You just don't leave.
Might
You don't
film
leave-
it from there.
You don't
Nah,
leave.
your camera, bro.
They took all my cameras off me.
Okay. Well, obviously the shout's been out. Faz v Braz end of the season. Charity game for Sands United.
Yeah.
So I think what the format is every team is going to nominate
2 or 3 players.
to go in, and then me and Faz will pick out.
Yeah, cool.
So if
Just
you got any
like
players that you can put yourself to, mate.
I'll have a knock.
Yeah,
Hopefully
it's
I'm back
just,
from
you know, it's
injury,
basically
man.
it's just like
All-star
I said,
game.
it's like an all-star game.
Yeah,
last
yeah.
night. And
And-
whoever's not a part of the game, bring your family, bring your kids,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Just make
yeah.
a day out of it, and
Yeah,
just, you know what I mean, have a laugh.
And then obviously off the back of last week, the Sutton League want to challenge the Oakbourne.
For the best 11 in this.
So the best
Sutton
11.
League?
Yeah. So the
Sutton League.
SW Rangers.
Exactly.
So just gonna put SW Rangers in there.
Hundred Acre in their league.
Yeah.
Think so, yeah.
Who else is in that
Digby
league?
Hotel.
Oh yeah.
He did mention the teams last week, but
Was it
they-
BJ and OJM?
No.
Are they
No,
in
they're
there?
not. They're
Nah, they're
another team.
Wolverhampton now, aren't they?
Okay.
Anybody know anything about Sundance in the county?
Good side.
Well, they got to the final, didn't it? Beat Glendon, Grandons, or whatever. 9-0.
The odds
know
beat
the beat
Brendan,
them.
man. We battered
Mate.
Brendan.
Is that
And
the
you
one,
know
the
what?
1-0 one?
They can go on a Fraudwatch as well, man. Put
Yeah,
that thing with
yeah.
a big slash and they've got VIP's face in there.
Oh, the Green
door.
Reaper.
We absolutely battered them. Beat us on pens, man.
But
Battered them.
they're going to end the season with what? No silverware potentially, so
Hey,
it
that
means
was-
nothing, innit?
That
Yeah.
was robbery.
Yeah.
I felt it. We felt ill after that game. I actually
mate,
felt physically ill
yeah,
after
I
that
couldn't
game.
talk to no one, man.
It was horrible.
Nah, that was bad.
That's why the final you're in now.
98%
Semi-final
possession,
you're
man.
Come on, Man United.
Man United.
Yeah, you
Oh, okay.
gents, man.
When's the final?
8th of May.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Where is it? Is it at the
Don't
county?
know.
Still,
Don't know.
we got to confirm with Dan the man, innit?
Okay. Oh, we'll be there anyway.
Yeah.
So
Full effect, man. The whole
cool,
squad.
boys. Again, pleasure. Episode 73, the No Tekkers podcast. We out. Peace.
Bonus stats.
Bless up.